Why? Why do we still have this shit on at 3? It's on at 3. Yeah, it does. It's on. Because it says it starts in 6 minutes and 32 seconds. Oh boy. Oh boy. How the hell? Hello. Hello, my little ducklings. How are we doing? I have to sneeze. Uh-oh. How am I? Does anyone ever answer this question honestly? Does anyone ever answer this question honestly? No. I'm here. You know, I'm here. I'm living. Hi, Wheezy, question mark, question mark, question mark? What's with the question marks? Hello, everybody is. Hello as we're rolling in. Yeah, no one ever answers that fucking question, honestly. It's silly as shit. Dexpool, thank you for gifting 5 subs. I want to get like a soundboard button where I can. What? Can I find one of those? I should. How was my Sunday night? Like every other Sunday night, Pinky. No, honestly, I kind of need to stop drinking. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, bitch. Okay. You get nothing. How am I? Mentally unstable. You're gonna get distracted. All right. All right, I can do the distracting. I can do that. Breaking kayfabe 28. Thank you for the reset with Prime. Happy 21 months. Happy 21. 11. I'm trying to brush up on my Spanish. You're gonna miss international shows, to be honest. I'm not. Fuck this. I'm over it. I'm sorry. Don't crash out on us, please. Why would I be crashing out on you? Let me be human! Let me be human! I'm gonna force my humanity upon you. All the time. I'm grateful all the time. I'm sexy and I'm kind. I'm pretty when I cry. That's... Oh, tre. What is 21 then? No, it's not. 11. 11 is 21, right? Because on... What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah! You're wrong. You're wrong. Can you say mentally unstable louder for the people in the back? I'm feeling that way as well. Mentally unstable! Oh, my neck hurts, bro. It hurts so bad. You can't wait. You can't watch for like 45 minutes because I got class till 3 and you live 30 from my college. Oh, shit. Breaking kayfabe 28. Thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 21 months. We were on a hype train. Whee! Po little ting ting. Ain't that a bitch? Thank you for the resub for 9 months. That's how long it takes to cook a baby. Unhinged Wheezy. Y'all, I just... What does unhinged mean? What is that supposed to mean? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whee! Sexy Red's in the building. Oh, let's get physical. We have 2 minutes and 50 seconds. We can do this. We can do it. Come on, let's get to it. I know that we can do it. Where are we going? Grandma's house. Where are we going? Grandma's house. Where are we going? Grandma's house. Unhinged means disconnected from your brain. Bitch, I am all up in my brain. You mean disconnected from my brain? All I am in is my brain. Ski. It's Lane. Thank you for sharing those 50 bits. It means we're gonna have a fun stream for Raw. I don't know, will you? I'm actually surprised that I'm as energetic right now as I am. It's been hard to like just get going today. I gotta quit drinking. Technically 10 months for pregnancy, or so I hear. Why are you trying to correct a woman about how long it takes to cook a baby? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Technically, it's 10 months for pregnancy. What the fuck are you talking talking about? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I'm tired of these afternoon streams. I work till 5:30, so it sucks not watching live, but also I know it means a lot to the crowds over there to get these shows. No, yeah, I totally am fine with it. I'm just over it. Where'd the extra month come from? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what biology class he took or what woman lied, but don't come at a woman about how long it takes to cook a baby. I know how long it takes to cook a baby. I can do that. I am the one that cooks the baby. You don't cook the baby, I cook the baby. I know how long it will take for me to cook a baby. 40 weeks is 10 months. Why? You might have a point. People just like to be right about things. Fine. It's 9.2. It's just over 9 months, so it's barely. And most women don't actually go 40 weeks. Most women between like 36 and 40. I mean, it does happen. Like, it does happen. But like, the baby's pretty much fully cooked like before 40 weeks. For the most part. They're pretty much good to go. 40 weeks is not 10 months. Well, you know. Wheezy, did you guys get hit by any of the bad storms from yesterday at all? You know what? My city did. Like, the city in general did. In certain areas, it was really, really spotty. Where I live specifically, we didn't get shit. Like, no, we have power. We had no issues. But we drove to dinner, you know, 15 minutes that way. And there was no power downtown. A lot of trees uprooted. East, it was worse east. So I live really far west. Out east, it was pretty bad. So it picked up steam as it went over the city. Cooking kids, everyone, Hansel and Gretel to stay away from Wheezy. Cooking babies. Can we please refrain from spoilers for Raw? We do not want to ruin Wheezy's experience. Wait, there's spoilers? Fucking how? What happened? What did I, well, I probably shouldn't ask because these motherfuckers would be like, guess what, Wheezy? Did you hear? No, I think I already heard some of the stuff that because I fucked up and I got on Twitter for a minute. So, oh my God, I cannot believe it. Forever. Hopefully Drew interrupts Cena today. Is Cena supposed to be here today? John Cena. You just really need Cena to not hold back and cook Cody today. We need a little more. TMW, thank you for sharing those 25 bits. I'm with you. I'm with you. Dexwell, thank you for sharing 125 bits. One last Cena and Cody confrontation till WrestleMania. This is the last appearance before Mania. Okay. Okay. DT Bro 82. Thank you for subscribing with Prime. I appreciate you, dog. Thanks for being here. My guy, my dog. Roo.
The focal point of the Greenwich Peninsula in southeast London, and the host tonight live to Monday Night Raw on Netflix, which is presented tonight by
Skibbity-doo.
And we are well on the road to
Skibbity-doo.
WrestleMania, and Ria Ripley hopes to punch her ticket
Ria Bloody Ripley.
Hi, babes. And a rematch for the women's world title
If
against the current
The Rock doesn't... What? If The Rock don't show up, tables are getting flipped. Oh. Yeah. Techman1212, thank you for the resub with Prime. Beetlejuice. I like that fit though. I do like that fit. That's a nice fit. Boo. Boo. Yeet. Hella yeet. Hella yeet.
Jimmy Uso looks to prove to Jay that Gunther is indeed beatable. Because Jimmy Uso goes one-on-one with the world heavyweight champion, the remorseful Gunther tonight.
Oh yeah, it's Jim and Gunther night. Jimmy's gonna die.
Live on Raw on
no.
Netflix.
Oh no. Hello, we're in London yet again. Fish and chips and tea. Bottle of water in it. A bottle of water in it. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't it? A bottle of water. I'll stop. Let's go, Cena. Cena sucks. Ah! Hello. Let's see what color the shirt is. Do we get a different, or is it just the same? Oh, blue. Azul. John Cena sucks. Ooh, I like that shirt though. That's a good one. Look, he's got the, I don't know what to call that. British people, help me out. That thing that they wear outside of the castle, right? The soldiers wear that. What is that? John Cena, give me a bottle of water. It's Tuesday. John Cena, it's not Tuesday. It's called the busby. I'm seeing different things. Beefeater hat, busby, Union Jack. Okay. All right. Nobody knows. No one actually knows. That's fine. Oh, Lord.
The smile has become a scowl on the face of a 16-time world champion.
You do be scowling. Right. That is a scowl if I ever saw one. Hi, John. Welcome to London. Should have. Give me British stereotypes in the chat, please. I don't know too many. That giant bear king hat, then yes, it's a busby. Oh. No, the UK shirt is dope. I like it. It's unique. I like having the flag on it. Some tea and crumpets. Or governor. Oh, spot of tea. Horrible. Oh, that's mean. That is a stereotype though. Hi, Murray. Welcome in, bud. Hello, Pulpit. Oh my gosh, Pirates of the Caribbean. I haven't seen that in so long. That sounds fun. I like him in blue. Here he goes. Here he goes. Here he goes. And Cody didn't even let him talk. Cody didn't even let him talk. Bruh. What are we doing? Man. All right. Well. The American Nightmare is in London. Wow, look at that. That's a dope suit. I like that. Crispy. Looking crispy, dog. Cody's sick of his bullshit. Whoa. Wow. All right. He looks like Jack Skellington. I was kind of thinking the same thing. I'm with you there. I do see it. His 1920s Chicago cosplay. That's pretty good. Here is the biggest star in the biz. Fuck the John Cena jabroni. Oh, man. It's fighting words. Is he the biggest? Is he the biggest? Chat, do you agree with this? Do you agree with the sentiment? Who's the biggest star in Who's the biggest star in wrestling? That'll be all over the place. I'm asking for a fight at this point. Oh well, fight. See if I care. I don't. We're gonna delete all these old videos so that I can post new ones today. Just having to wait till after the fact sucks. Oh god. He is always dressed in snazzy. Cody's suit is giving Waytown? What's that mean? Cody and it ain't close. CM Punk, Roman Reigns, R-Truth, Chanchana. All the different answers. And you know, the fun thing is that like, none of them are wrong. Klaus, thank you for the super chat over on YouTube. It's a bear skin. The Kingsguard wear them. The Kingsguard, that's what they're called. Kingsguard. Now that we get the close-up, it's blue and orange. As a Broncos fan, I want that suit. Is it? It looked gold. Nice. Look at him go. Look at him go. Got his little blue Peter badge. You're at Raw? Oh my God, we've got a Brit in the chat. We've got a Brit in the chat. See a lot of John Cena shirts. Oh, they're just gonna get worse because now people know. Are you about to make my dreams, but not my name? Oh, follow me. John can't believe it. Look at the disgust on his face. He hates it. He's like, you motherfucker. Look at, he hates it. It hurts his soul. He does not have adrenaline in his soul. Man. Did you see the video of a female who was touching Cody Rhodes? Yeah, I saw it. Cody Rhodes. Pat's filming. Cena sold his soul. Would you sell your soul to The Rock? Come on now. Be for real. Be for real. I'd do it. Why not? You know?
No. We've listened to you talk for 2 weeks. Allow me, John Cena, to do your job for you.
What does this mean? What do you mean?
Right, you're gonna cook me. I've seen this discourse. You're gonna end me. Where do you want to start? There's so much you could make fun of when it comes to me. Okay, for starters, I have a little bit of a lisp, you know? Y'all know.
Kif.
Sometimes words with the letter S, I'll give you one. Stardust.
That was pretty dirty to have the name Stardust when you have a lisp. That's messed up. I never thought about that. They like it. Matter to people.
That's gotta bother you. I mean, that's who you're wrestling at WrestleMania 41, going on last in your final WrestleMania, the headline match, Stardust. Hey, what else could you go at? Bingo. All right, this is a good one. I have an arm tattoo, but it's on my neck.
You do have a neck tat. Yeah. I kind of forget that he has the neck tat, honestly. Let him cook, guys. I'm sorry. He's gonna get emotional. He's supposed to be mean right now.
I got booed in a company I created. Gosh, there's so much. I knew you weren't gonna bite on any of this stuff, though. And here's the thing. Perhaps I'm struggling. Perhaps I'm struggling with the idea that Superman is really dead. But that would bring me to my next point, actually. I do not think that your words have matched your actions. I think for the last 2 weeks, you have lied to this audience.
About what?
And you and I, we used to ride together. We used to sing Poncho and Lefty. I know you cared about me at one point, but for sure, I know you cared about them. So take the opportunity. You don't have to look at me. Look at them and tell them, John Cena, really why.
Why he's doing what he's doing. Why he loves it. I'm slow. Look, that looks like it hurts him. Look, he kind of looks hurt. He looks like he has some feelings there. Tell us, John. Tell us, John.
I'm not going to reduce myself and punch down to your level. Just to protect you, Cody Rhodes. You've been protected long enough. I'm also not gonna cook you. I'm gonna bury you.
Oh.
Just like I buried everyone else. They've been saying for years that John Cena buries talent. I don't bury talent. I am talent. I bury mediocrity. I don't give a rat's ass about your lisp or your failures. You have manipulated your way to the top of this business, and your ego outmatches your ability. All you have done here is ride the coattails of my success. I have been so great that the WWE can hand the heartbeat of this organization to my chauffeur.
Oh! Oh!
Right.
Oh!
Cody Rhodes, your champion, is nothing more than my chauffeur.
Damn.
A slimy pickpocket who thinks just because he stole the blueprint he can run the kingdom. There's your why, Cody Rhodes. Because you, with that, disgusts me. You sat by my side for years and stole every secret you need to be undeniable, but you are still underwhelming. I tried to drill it into your egotistical skull. You have to be authentic because they can see through phony. You didn't listen, and it shows. You're too perfect. You're too polished. You're too rehearsed. You rely on lazy gimmicks like them singing your name over and over again to get by.
He's burying him. He's doing it. He's doing it.
Actually, you are just like the Pied Piper because all you've ever done is find a way to make a catchy tune trick these people into loving mediocrity. Strip away his music and entrance, there is not much to look at except a thick pinstripe suit.
I like the suit though. I do like the suit though, John.
Walk me out here in silence and bet your last dollar I would body you before your first breath. Cody Rhodes does not look like me. He doesn't act like me, and he sure as hell doesn't work like me. But Cody Rhodes also, you don't look like you. You don't act like you, and you don't work like you, because after all these years, you are still afraid to show who you are. So what do we get instead? Cody gives us a generic mix of every superstar he's ever loved or TV show he's ever watched in some big confused blob. And it makes you look like a 16-year-old kid taking acting lessons who's still afraid of public speaking. You have showed me one thing, and the one thing you have showed me is someone mediocre wearing something meaningful nowadays is enough to trick these people.
Oh my God, though.
I have worked too damn hard to make that a symbol of mastery, to have it paraded around by a paint-by-numbers, sociopathic Nepo baby who is so into himself he had his wrestling gimmick tattooed for the world to see. It's not where your tattoo's at, Cody. It's what your tattoo is that exposes you to the world for who you are, a common fan like them. So after WrestleMania, it'll be great for you. Go straight to Fanatics, buy the toy belt that they buy, call yourself their champion. Because the last real champion is taking that home forever and exposing you for who you are.
The crowd's confused.
An errand boy that got lucky.
Damn dog. Damn dog. They're cheering him. quick.
Oh, I didn't expect to say this. Maybe you're right. Maybe
The crowd's
I
confused.
was chosen. But you know who chose me? They chose me.
They're
Can
booing.
you say the same, John Cena? Or was it one guy in an office who chose you who's not here anymore and we don't talk about it?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, let's go ahead. Strip everything away
Cheap.
from me, right? I don't know who I am. Who the hell knows who they are? I know this. I'm Cody Rhodes. I'm a wrestler like my father before me. And if anybody is a company creation, it's you, John Cena, and not me. Gosh, everyone's so terrified of you on the mic. I'm not, because I know you've got more dick in that promo than you do in your jorts.
Oh my God. Cody, holy shit.
You want to make fun of me for appearing like I'm 16 taking public speaking lessons? Well, you're the one who hangs out with Zac Efron and wishes he was 16. And what a softball.
Wait, what?
Thank you, John. What a softball you've thrown me by saying you created all of this. You created me. Here's what you created, pal. You created a lot of disenfranchised fans who made it easy for me to pack up and go elsewhere and say, hey, look at me. Don't act like you cleaned up your room before you left and went to Hollywood, John. Don't act like you left WWE better than you found it. And while we're at it.
About time. It's about time. Yes.
While we're at it, there are two of us standing in this ring right now. And what I'm about to ask you might punch a giant hole in all that logic that you just threw up. And it's quite simple. Between you and I, which one of us sold out to The Rock?
Is somebody? Hold on. Hold on a second.
John, you're still my hero. But you're also a piece of shit.
Hold it together, John. Hold it together, John. Some shit, piece of shit, piece of shit.
Just like all these people, your brain is filled with feces and not facts.
You should have said shit.
I have worked 100 times harder than you, and never once in all that time was I ever protected from an audience or a superstar, present company included, taking their best shot at me. As a matter of fact, everyone knows every time I step on this canvas, it is a challenge to every arena or every superstar dumb enough to walk down that ramp to take their strongest swing to see if they are worthy to put me in the ground. No one has been worthy, so I decided to just do it myself. That's why, Cody, I have never left. I have always been here, because no matter how high the hill is to climb, no matter what garbage they give me, I find a way to make it great. You had to leave. You had to leave because you realized that your best you can't wipe my ass. I make empires for billionaires. All you've ever done is steal money from their kids.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
John.
Oh, he's not done. He's not done. He's not done.
I just want to remind you, in all the time that I have been here and everything I've been through, never once has an audience, never once have they chanted at me, "You can't wrestle."
Oh, you going there, you motherfucker. I was just watching ECW One Night Stand the other night too. So it's fresh. flashbacks. He's having flashbacks. Stop it. Stop it. You're hurting him. No, that was too far. It was too far. Okay. He can't wrestle, that's why he's not gonna do it. Oh, never mind. Oh shit. Oh shit. We're gonna. Damn. Yeah, fix your tie. God damn. Oh no, he's laid out. Stop. He can do 3 moves though. Take his hat. Put that hat on. Put it. Oh, okay. That would have been funny if he would have put the hat on. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Finally. Thank you. Finally. That was great. Cody has cooked him. Man, they both cooked each other. They were both. Oh, both of them. Both of them, dog. Both of them. Loves it. Fly ass suit, Cody. Ay. That settles the debate on Cody not being able to go toe to toe. You know, the thing with that is that it has to be with the right. With Cody, it has to be with the right person. Whoa, we got Wade, Pat, and Michael. What are we doing? Uncle Donk, thank you for that super chat. This is the heel Cena I've been waiting for. YouTube. Oh, Klaus, thank you for the super chat. This is why I love wrestling. This is gold. It's good shit. It's good shit. I could feel it. I could feel it. There was emotion in there. Brian, thank you for doing that. Crazy. Cody Rhodes. I don't remember what the last thing I posted was.
Quite the story developing between these 3.
Cody Rhodes. How far was that? Wade in London is a must. Oh, that's fair. That is fair. That is fair. It's going to be a lot to edit. No, it's not. You know, I don't edit anything. It's all right here already. Okay, it's already there. You just got to download it. So behind the scenes, if you didn't know how this works, I just record. I'm already in the frame. It's already in there. All I gotta do is shorten the clip a little bit, and then it saves to my computer, which automatically saves to my Google Drive, and then I download it from my Google Drive, and then I post from my phone. Hey! This Friday, Ray Phoenix debuts. I know. Wheezy's like, please. I mean, I'm doing it for a long time, guys. Been doing it for a long time. Keep your secrets. Raw has a 25-minute promo and it feels like 5 minutes. SmackDown has a 5-minute match and it feels like 25. Come on now. The whole segment with Cinema is good. It's one of my favorite back and forth with Cody in a while. Why was Cody's face a different color from his neck? I really didn't feel like that was super noticeable. He probably has makeup on. He also probably gets spray tans, and when you get spray tans, the color comes off of your face first because you wash it and it's skincare, and the skin on your face is different than the skin on your body. That's the easy answer. I really didn't feel like that was super noticeable, but oh, the New Day. The world title matches don't deserve to main event. You guys are so lucky that I didn't get a chance to record my skit today, because it has to do with all that. I should have time after Raw. I really want to get that done, but I have to write the script still. But I have it in my brain. But I do have it in my brain. It's up here. Yeah, and it's more open to the elements, right, Wheezy? Oh, yeah. You wore makeup when I acted, kept my pale ass from washing out under lights. Yeah. Yeah, theater makeup is a little different than like regular makeup too. You gotta make it a little heavier because yeah, the lights will wash you out. Same thing with photography. Same thing with photography. Photography. Also, you got dinner sorted. I do not have dinner sorted. It's gonna be something simple today. I'm not super hungry. I'm cleansing a little bit, I guess, is the word. I'm cleansing a bit. Do we see The Rock before the night is over? I have no idea. I've not been given any reason to believe that that is true. So, I don't know. Coughs Chop, thank you for subscribing. Happy 4 months. Thank you for being here. It's a new day. Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted a reminder. Oh, about dinner? No, I got something. I can make something work.
Hey, it's on.
Thank God for the new day.
How about this? How about everybody in London shut the hell up?
Boo. Do you have something different to say?
You are looking at the greatest tag team to ever step foot in professional wrestling.
Shut the front door. Close. Oh, okay.
Instead of using your disgustingly small vocabularies, why don't you go ahead and bow your heads down to royalty?
Well, he was king of the ring.
So was I. They never bowed to me.
Y'all ain't worth a damn. You mean to tell me that we came all the way from the United States of America? We came here to see you. We took time away from our families just to be booed by you people? Hell no.
Well, you're talking shit. What do you expect?
And then Adam Pearce booked us in a match tonight saying that we have to earn a shot at the tag team championship. Have we not given enough? Have we not sacrificed enough?
Understand something, y'all. We are going to prove to everybody, and we are going to force Adam Pearce to give us what we deserve, and that is a shot at the tag team titles.
And how are we going to do that?
And when we win those titles, everyone can drop to their knees with their hands held to the sky and can say, thank God for the new.
What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? Jesus Lord. The hell's happening?
WWE superstars and legends. Visit the largest superstore in Wrestlemania history, and so much more. Yeet. Everybody love me. I'm so fly. Every time I dunk, it look like I touch the sky.
Do you like the idea of that Hall of Fame are starting to induct classic matches? I like that too.
World is yours, Zeus.
I like that too. I like that too.
Tickets are on sale now. Yeet.
The Hot Blue in Las Vegas.
Did it finish their promo in time?
WrestleMania 41 will host the 2025 WWE
Cena looks like he really is getting into shape for Mania. I feel like Cena's kind of always like in shape.
The roast of WrestleMania.
Better shape than me. I need to get my ass in the gym. I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling saucy today. I'm not feeling confident today.
Monday Night Raw is live tonight in London.
Do they still do the slammies? They are, yeah. I actually have a video that I need to drop of my slammies. I picked my slammies. That'll either upload tonight or tomorrow. Probably tonight. I'll probably release it tonight.
Well, let's see what the state of the New Day is going to be as they try to prove to our general manager that they deserve a tag team championship opportunity.
A lot of pints.
Well, who's their match against?
Got attacked by a cat. Got
Gentlemen.
Oh, Pierce.
You're right. Last week I told you that you need to earn it. And tonight in this United Kingdom, you will do just that. London, please help me in welcoming their opponents. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, New Cats Republic.
Tyler Bate? What?
They are back together as a team. Pete Dunne from Birmingham.
Tyler Bate, big strong boy. Hi. Hi.
Has been out since last
Pete's
July,
hair looks luscious. Oh my god.
recovering from a torn pec, but he's ready to go tonight.
Nasty injury he suffered competing
Happy darn.
alongside Pete Dunne in NXT.
Hey guys, Tyler Bate's
He
back.
looks razor sharp
Not
in
butched.
tip-top shape. Is there any ring rust? We're about to find out.
This is a great test for the New Day as they try to prove they deserve.
We were just talking about him the other day.
Current champs, the War Raiders.
Absolutely. And
Wall
Pete Dunne
Raiders.
back home, you can assume, although he never smiles inside, he's going to be a little bit extra motivated. And then for Bate, he had to climb that mustache mountain to get back here.
Not the mustache mountain.
Sharing his pec. What a night for them.
Rusev.
All the momentum, and
So I
the
guess
entire
Pete's a
country
face again for tonight
is
at
pulling
least.
for him
I
as
mean,
the
I don't really
New
care.
Day has to prove whether or not they're worthy
Sorry.
for another title
I
shot.
saw him. Like, yeah, I don't really care. Is he face? Is he heel? Doesn't matter. I don't really care.
July. They take on the
That's fine.
14-time
What are rules?
tag team champions.
What are the rules?
New Day. And wait, the New Day
You know.
going
They're in-
around
they're in
and finding
fucking
another tag
London,
team
you know?
title opportunity because they want to prove that they're the best of all time. They haven't held
They're
gold
in
or SmackDown
London.
since April of 2021. And many people are saying the only reason they were successful was because Big E was part of the group.
Well, turning their backs on Big E was supposed to be the catalyst that propelled the New Day back to the very top in the tag ranks, but we have been waiting a long, long time for that catalyst to actually kick in. Is tonight? We will find out.
Welcome back for the big strong boy, Tyler Bate. Starting things off against Xavier Woods tonight. Bate, the inaugural
Butch is gone and now New Day are done for.
champion in WWE. 19 years old, he won that title. And now goes to work.
We do have short hair, Tyler Bate. I like his short hair.
Oh, some old school world of sport wrestling here.
And a tag made to
Ooh.
Dunne.
It's a Vic Falconer for the historians.
Of course.
I don't think that aired
I
over
look
in the
disinterested today. I'm not. I'm just, one,
US.
relaxed,
Find out right now
but
which
two, also
tag
trying to
team
get
WWE with new in
my
their
clips
type
up at the
is
same
best
time,
live on Raw.
which you can actually see because I'm not like scooted all the way up.
in front of their home crowd.
The bruiserweight Pete Dunne makes the tag, and Tyler Bate, nice double team move to Xavier Woods.
And blows a kiss at Kofi.
Tyler Bate has
How
a
can I see more interested?
cool attitude in the ring. Many people call it Zen-like.
I was gonna try to get like all of
And Tyler Bate, who loves to fly as well. Pete Dunne takes out Kofi Kingston, and Bate will take out Xavier Woods. And new
I mean, literally the only thing I'm doing different is fucking not sitting up. I mean, I guess I'll sit up. Here we go. Here we are.
God, it seemed that Pete Dunne didn't want anything to do with that premature celebration by Tyler Bate moments ago.
Yeah, I don't know if he's a high fiver. You know, we
Can't see,
know
you can
some other
still see it.
Brits that won't give a high five in the back. I
And
do
was
wonder
his
if
hair
that's
long
not
the
just
last we
part of the
saw him?
MO over here.
I'll tell you what, the high five is very American. We do a good old-fashioned handshake over here. It's more gentlemanly.
And sometimes you don't have the time, and sometimes you want to celebrate the occasion. Pete Dunne said, I'm not celebrating until this is over.
You get germs that way. too.
Wheezy set
And here's
your
Pete
fireworks
Dunne
off to
now,
show this guy
as he
you're
works
excited.
on the left
Oh my
arm
God,
of
look!
Xavier
Pete
Woods.
Dunne is throwing
First time
Xavier Woods into the
two
ropes!
teams have ever met in a traditional
Oh my
tag team
God!
match. Kofi Kingston.
Whoa!
Tag and a kick right to the spine. And Xavier
Oh,
Woods
no!
drives a knee into Pete
Oh, no,
Dunne, who
Pete's
drops
down
to
on the floor.
right in front of us.
This is classic.
Oh
New
man!
Day.
Kofi's going up to maybe the top rope. Nope, he's not. He was just making a showing.
WWE.
Kofi just pointed at a member of the crowd and said, you're Pete Dunne, let me kick you in the mouth.
And Kofi Kingston now will send Dunne right back into the ring.
And I got to give New Day a little bit of credit at least. They were
Murray, don't do
slipping
that.
in general. They hadn't climbed to the top of the tag ranks in
He
several
looks so
years. They
interested.
had to change something. It's worth a try. Get rid
Whoa.
of Big E. Change
Whoa.
the philosophy. And they're getting results. You can't knock that.
It's not just moving on.
Oh,
It's
man,
really
Kofi just made the
things
tag.
that they said, and obviously They've become these
Y'all,
humans that nobody likes, including
give me
their
a
parents.
fucking break.
Their own
It'll be
family.
worth it if they end up winning gold at the end of this journey. It will be worth jettisoning Big E.
They were able to win gold without being terrible humans, but I understand what you're saying.
That used to be called the Unicorn Stomp. Not quite sure what New Day calls it now. As Kingston, off that basement dropkick, drag Dunn toward the middle of the ring. And a kick out of 2, and now just grabs the hair of Kingston quickly for Dunn.
Big right from Kofi. Stall the bruiserweight.
A slam by Kingston. He now makes the tag to Xavier Woods. Double team coming from the New Day now, and Kofi dropped right on Pete Dunne. Cover now by Woods, looking to put the new Catch Republic away and a kick out. Oh, Pete
Thank you
Dunne
for
trying to
liking
rally.
my call by call, my play by play. Thank you. Sorry. There was a 25-minute promo segment. It just, that normally doesn't happen. So when stuff like that happens, it's
Pete Dunne
really
and the new
hard.
Catch Republic
It's
trying to
really
make the
hard to
tag
get
with Tyler
the.
Bate in this tag team
There's a
matchup
lot
tonight
that
against
happens.
the
So
New Day. We're
normally
sold
I
out
can
at the
keep
O2
up,
in London,
but it's either I pay attention while that's happening
566 here live tonight.
and then post after, or I look down at my phone while it's happening. So I watch the whole thing before I really post it. So now I gotta catch up.
Time for Tyler Bate if Pete Dunne gets put to bed.
Oh, and Xavier with a drop kick. Another cover, hooks the leg of Dunn. Forced to kick out at 2.5.
Certainly not how you draw it up. Return in your home country and then have the New Day kind of have their way with you.
Well, the fairy tale return for Dunn, but Bate, excuse me, is about to turn sour at the hands of the New Day, unless Dunn pulls something out of the bag pretty damn quick.
Yeah, the hard-hitting technical phenom Pete Dunne just ran into a forearm by Woods.
Just love that people say your reactions are so
Been over here in
disingenuous
Europe for 3
and then
weeks
want
in
over
WWE.
excitement. I mean, you can't make anybody. I mean, you can't make anybody happy. That's fine.
The final night of this 3-week European tour tonight in front of a packed house in London.
I don't care.
And Kofi Kingston out.
If you're gonna talk, I'm gonna give it right back.
Down goes
I'm gonna
Dunn
give it
again.
right back.
Kofi looks to put Pete
I'm
Dunne
allowed to
away,
respond, you know?
referee just
You know,
in
you
the
know?
car right there in position, but a kick out yet by Dunn, who is not giving up in this match.
This audience belting out, we want Tyler, and I'm sure Pete Dunne could not agree more wholeheartedly. Needs this tag in a bad way. He's faded.
Both of these teams were part of last year's WrestleMania, that incredible 6-pack ladder match for the tag team
Six-pack
titles.
ladder match.
Kofi again
Also,
trying to prevent
maybe
Dunn from
they should make me
making a tag,
invested
feet up over the top,
in the
lands on
tag
his
division,
feet.
and maybe I would be a little more invested. Am I happy that Tyler Bate is back? Absolutely. Do I really give a fuck about a lot of what's happening in the tag division? No, because it's kind of all over the fucking place.
He was tidying up the ring quickly.
Oh, look at the power.
Big, strong boy.
Catching Kofi Kingston.
Big
in
strong boy.
midair and
Woo!
tossing Kofi to the middle of the ring. And a kick up by Bate.
9 months
Tyler Bate.
worth of frustrations exploded.
That
in the
mustache,
ring for
though.
Tyler Bate.
And now Bate. Kofi up top.
Yeah, we need another recap from Elvis's whiteboard. Right. Oh, it's been a long time.
About
I
to
used to
vomit
sing
up some of
Spin Me
those
Right Round
pints,
when he
but
would do this.
Kofi's gotta be
Ah, memories.
feeling worse than all of us in here.
And Bate continues to go and then drops
She's gonna
Kofi in
make me
back
turn the
of his
TV off
head.
if she has to come in again. God, chill out, Murray, dude. Bruh. Chill out,
Tyler's
bruh.
wondering if he got it right. You did, pal.
Whole world is spinning for Tyler Bate. Manages to find his tag partner though. Top bins.
Oh, what a clothesline into that German suplex. Cover now by Pete Dunne for the win.
No, I
And
haven't been able
breaking
to. No, I have
things
not
up,
seen Johnny's new
Xavier
video.
Woods.
The chemistry and timing is clearly still there for the New Day. It had to be after this nice double team move. Woods just there in the nick of time.
People wonder if you still got it after a
Can we
9-month
get the
hiatus.
Women's US
Tyler
Championship?
Bate certainly does.
I haven't thus far.
Pete Dunne.
Question is, do the New Day still have it? This is win now.
Joint manipulation from Pete Dunne, trying to break the fingers of Xavier Woods. Kofi, the SOS, stacking up Dunne for the victory. Dunne kicks it too.
Pete Dunne has taken a hell of a lot of punishment in this match. Still enough left in the tank, but once again in disarray is the new Catch
Oh, this is
Republic.
taking forever.
Pete Dunne's gritty. He's tough. I feel like he thinks he represents this entire country. There's no way he's going down without a fight.
You want New Catch Republic to win? I do too.
Pete Dunne now stomping on the hands of Woods. Kick right to the back of the neck.
I just hate, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the stuff just gets dropped off. Like, we had the stuff that was happening between, like, Dunn and Sheamus and Kaiser, and I just feel like that didn't go anywhere. Like, why? Oh. Go, go, go.
New Catch Republic.
Oh, Kofi. Ooh, God.
What he was doing there, maybe driven now into the
Xavier maybe pulled his hair.
The turnbuckle.
Woods at a hand of the top of the tights of Pete Dunne.
And now Kofi from the top rope connecting. Kingston into the cover, off of Daybreak, undone, win by the New Day.
Here are your winners, the New
He's blowing boogies out on him.
Several underhanded
Ew,
tactics there
Woods.
from the New Day, all blindsided
Doing?
the referee. But essentially,
He wasn't the legal man?
won the match and their promises of heading back to
I didn't catch that. Why is someone holding up an Arthur Morgan cutout?
be imminent.
Thought the English
Cutie.
lads had this, but instead, the New Day outsmart, outwit, and inevitably.
Yeah, he was some blowing snot rockets.
Stomp to the chest.
Double.
And the New Day continue to walk themselves right back into
The New Day. New Lumbago.
With the New Day.
Congratulations, Kofi, Xavier. Massive win tonight over England's own New Catch Republic. I know you two already felt deserving of a tag team title opportunity, but do you feel like tonight's win further cements that belief?
Kathy, are you slow? Of course we deserve a shot at the tag team titles, and we have since day one, and we want it now.
Don't you blow a snot rocket at Kathy.
We said we were gonna do. Now we demand what we are owed and what we deserve, and that is a title match for the WWE World Tag Team Championships.
Well, speaking of the champs,
Well, it feels like Raw is war!
They're just gonna lay each other out on the.
That was actually the first time.
Someone just said here comes a lot of
Good
beef.
stuff, Wade.
Murray, chill.
Eric and Ivar, the World Tag Champs. The War Raiders are here.
Okay, I'm with it. I'm with it. About damn time. About damn time. But yeah, they're champions. They haven't really been doing a whole lot. So I'm like, that's what was my comment about like the tag division was earlier. Y'all were giving me shit, and I'm like, well, they're not helping them out. You know? I'm here for it.
But nonetheless, I do want to ask Pat, do you think the New Day did enough tonight to earn themselves a future tag team title opportunity?
I mean, the Bald Stooge, Adam Pearce, came out and said, okay, you get a win, maybe you'll be able to do it, knock off 2 hometown kids, maybe get an opportunity at the title again.
Well, you know, right now we'd like to talk about a brand new show on WWE called Evolve. It is a cool show, some great athletes. And Evolve showcases in-ring action featuring rising WWE
I'm almost done.
prospects as they wrestle
It's just
with
when Wheezy was out, they pull her back in. Well, I love the War Raiders.
Right here to
First of all.
SmackDown. A new episode of
First of
WWE
all.
Evolve drops every Wednesday at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, exclusively on Tubi in the United States and internationally on
Every Wednesday.
YouTube.
See, there's just not enough time. There's just not enough time in the week for all the stuff, you know? There's just not enough time.
Usos in traditional tag team action.
You legit thought there was only one set of tag championships? Yeah, no, there's the 2, but they just, on Raw, they have, like, when was the last time the War Raiders even had a match? Like, bro, it's been a hot minute.
Uso Jay trying his best to fight back, but again looking a shadow of the man we know as main event until saved by Jimmy.
You wanna know the truth is, Uso? What? Man, I don't know if I can beat him. You can't. Not this
Traffic up
Jay.
there bad last weekend with the
The
tournament.
Jay I know, the right-hand man, that's the one I need.
What
The one that became the main event Jay Uso, that's the Uso I need. The one that won the Royal
Basketball?
Rumble, that's the Uso I need.
No.
Do you got me?
Look at
Me
this shit.
and you next week.
Yeah.
You? Well, sure. As long as you don't trip and fall like your brother. It's good.
Oh, God, every time. every fucking time, dog. Oh, Big Jim. You ready?
Yeah. So with it. What up, boys? What's up with you? I know you already told me, right? But I feel way more better if I was out there with you tonight, man.
Feel way more
I
better.
bet you would, Man, tonight's a bit different, though, all right? Listen, I know the whole world been doubting you, bruh. But tonight, I'm going out there and closing that noise, bruh. Listen, Gunther's a big deal. So are you. Man, so am I. Tonight, ain't no ring general in there, Luce. It's just a man who's beatable. Tonight, I'm going to beat Gunther.
He's just a boy.
At WrestleMania, you're going to beat Gunther and become world heavyweight champion. Yeet. All right?
Jim, you better stay this upstanding. If you turn on him, I swear to God.
I hear you. Just be careful.
Well, that is
emotions.
by Jey Uso, because did you
emotions.
see the smile on Gunther's face after that wicked slap by Jimmy?
That wicked slap.
Good luck, Jimmy. You're in action against the world champ live on Netflix.
We'll see the ring general in action in just a few
Look at
minutes.
that puffy
with
jacket.
Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig, your singles run here on Monday Night Raw would be described by most as one that has come with a lot of ups, but also a lot of downs.
Ludwig.
Where are you at mentally as a singles competitor right now on the main roster?
Up and downs. There's no up and downs. There
Only
might have been a
ups.
slight delay of the inevitable rise of Ludwig Kaiser, but nothing more. What we should be talking about right now, is the tragedy that the WrestleMania card is taking shape. And yet, Adam Pearce has failed to give me a proper opponent, to give me what I deserve, to give Ludwig Kaiser the chance to step down that ramp on the greatest stage of them all.
Pierce just keeps catching
That
strays.
problem is
Not the
gonna
booze.
be solved very, very soon. I might have to take matters in my own hands. And believe me, no one wants to see what it looks like when Ludwig Kaiser takes matters in his own hands.
You should just call him Rick Grimes.
Thank you for the time. With that, we'll send it back
No.
to ringside.
Pierce is reading a book about how to deal with difficult people. He'll be alright. Is Chad wrestling tonight? I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even know who's on what roster right now for that to even matter.
When the man from Germany acquires some of the good stuff.
Who the fuck is Ludwig gonna go after? I don't know. How bad were you fighting, like, laughing when you saw that dog? You saw me. The eye roll from Jackie. I love Jackie's attitude.
Jimmy Uso,
LOL, what's a draft? Yeah, I don't pay attention. People, especially like Cody's been on both shows. I don't know who belongs where. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel bad for Jimmy. Hope Gunther doesn't hurt him too bad. Jackie and New Day are some of my favorite interactions. I like Jackie's interactions with everybody. She really. Will Jimmy Uso die? No, he'll be all right. He's nervous though. Like you can tell he's nervous. Shout out to Cody carrying this feud without Cena and The Rock. It's good now. Like we good now.
Just moments away when what could be the most memorable title match, a street fight pitting Cactus Jack against the champion Triple H.
We built this match up to be something incredibly special.
Going at it with Foley in that kind of street fight was a big deal.
There were certain things that Triple H needed to accomplish in order to solidify himself. And Mick Foley was the perfect opponent for him. Mick Foley could bring the fight to
Two-time
Triple H, and Triple H
Quizplex
had
champ
to
Wheezy.
survive that
I
fight.
did not deserve. Well, and that's the thing about, you know, Quizplex is, you know, you can
brutalized each other.
I felt bad because one of the guys was like, he was like, I feel like this is high school all over again, like popularity contest, and I took that personally. I took that personally because I wasn't popular in high school. No one liked me. I'm just the queen of the dorks. Like, I'm just the queen of the dorks, guys. Like, I don't know.
I hadn't received reactions like that, and that has a lot to do
Okay,
with the
Murray,
time in the ring.
hang in there, bud. You were a part of the nerd section in high school. I don't really feel like I didn't really like belong anywhere. I just
What a moment that was. To look back years later, it's
we all know why Wheezy won. It was all because of Sam Davis. That day. Yeah, that day. There was that one guy that's actually really damn good at trivia. Y'all, I'm very open. I'm not good at trivia. My memory is ass, but it's for a good cause. So you sat at the corner table too. Well, we didn't have corner tables. I kind of sat. I sat a lot of places. A lot of time I tried to eat lunch in the hallway. I actually was at the end of the. I was like cool with really anybody, depending, but I didn't really belong anywhere. You know what I mean? You belong to nothing.
From the Blue Live Theater. Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster.com.
Like the one table I was at one point was the end of like the cheerleaders table, and then I was with my one friend who was a horse girl who was friends with some of the cheerleaders. But then some years I sat with like just a bunch of the random guys. Sometimes it just really depended.
Cannot wait to celebrate those who made this company.
Sometimes I go sit in the counselor's office. I like the
We're in
counselor.
London tonight at the O2. Celebrities are out.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, Kate Nash, an English singer, songwriter, and actress from Harrow right here outside of London. She played Rhonda Britannica Richardson in the Netflix comedy drama series Glow. Thank you for coming out, Kate Nash. How about Charlie Brooker, English comedian, rather known for creating the Netflix
Kate was in
series-
Glow. Oh, I didn't watch Glow.
Sorry, it's Michael Page. That's
I don't
on
watch
me.
anything.
Venom, that's 100% on me, Bob. Venom, I knew you were a champion. 100% on me, Venom.
Oh, no, Sam.
There is Charlie Brooker. This is why I shouldn't read.
I don't watch anything on
Venom,
Netflix.
I am so sorry. With that being said, Charlie Brooker.
I don't know anybody.
Black Mirror season 7.
I don't have time.
On Netflix starting
Sorry.
April 10th
The kid is
and
just like
next
straight up
Thursday.
right in the camera. But I know Louis Capaldi.
Louis Capaldi, Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter out of Scotland.
I do know Louis Capaldi.
2019 single.
The voice of an angel. The voice of an angel. So likable. So relatable. Love you, dog.
Hey, let's not forget the celebrity ringside, Wade Barrett from right here in England. Nonetheless, there's another celebrity, Bianca Belair.
Bianca. Oh, look at the ref fit.
She's getting some instructions on how
Dope.
to be the special guest referee tonight.
Oh,
for
what the hell's
title
gonna-
match between Io and Rhea. Bianca has
Look, she's
never
getting
been a ref
pointers.
before
She's getting
in
pointers.
her
She's ready.
career.
Oh, man.
Jimmy Uso.
I really need to go to the
Massive
bathroom.
opportunity tonight. He takes on Gunther.
Probably looks like the dude that's still Pee Wee Herman's bike. Oh my god, he does. You're right. I never thought that before. I've never thought of that, but you are so right. Francis was his name.
He's proven he can give him one hell of a slap, but now he really has to back
Oh, the
this
quick
up.
entrance. Okay. Yeah, Francis. Yeah. Francis. Francis. Let Kev take over. Ah, but there's a match starting. I really do need to go. I'll be right back. Hopefully I don't miss too much.
Weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General, Gunther.
Hey guys, Jey Uso has had a crisis of confidence as of late. A lot of miscues in recent weeks as Gunther appears to be in Jey Uso's head? Well, Jey better get Gunther out of his head, because in 19 nights he's got to face the man for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania in Las Vegas. So Wade, Jimmy Uso steps up for his brother tonight and says, I'm going to go out to you tonight, and I'm going to prove, Jey, that Gunther's a man, and he can be beaten, and he can be defeated, and Jimmy wants to prove that to help his brother's confidence here tonight.
Yeah, the job for Jimmy Uso is clear. Put down the blueprint on how to beat Gunther at WrestleMania. The first thing you have to do is shatter the massive, intimidating aura of the Austrian. Do that, and Jey perhaps will have a chance.
Yeah, Gunther's aura is certainly real, and Jimmy's been in the ring with a lot of people with a lot of aura, but not only beat him and lay down the blueprint, beat him down a little bit.
Well, Jimmy Uso coming off a win over The Miz right here in London this past Friday night on SmackDown, goes to work against Gunther. Jimmy with a big right hand. Now a chop to Gunther as well. And you know, for Gunther, this is a risky... Oh, what a kick! I was going to say it's a risky proposition taking this match so close to WrestleMania, but perhaps not.
Yeah, well, it's also an opportunity for Gunther himself to get a little more intel on his opponent at WrestleMania. Jey Uso, obviously a twin brother.
Oh!
Collections of moves that they perfected are incredibly similar, and so are their weak spots.
Well, now Jey Uso driven... I should say Jimmy Uso. I got Jey on the mind because of the WrestleMania match. Jimmy now runs into another chop on the other side of the ring by the World Heavyweight Champion. Gunther just stalking this man.
Stalking and thumping
And you
at the outside of the ring.
Every one of these blows delivered, Wade, is a message from Gunther to Jey, who's here tonight watching. Jimmy said, Jey, just stay in the back and watch what happens.
It's also a chance for what we call a receipt in this game after one of the greatest slaps we've ever seen.
All right, now,
okay.
And Gunther now, right out here in front of us. Come on, just take it to the ring, Gunther, enough of this. And now Jimmy Uso with a big backdrop. And he has an opportunity here. Into the ring to break the count. Referee Rod Zapata working this matchup. Here comes Jimmy Uso now. Catches Gunther with a right hand. Dropping Gunther right down here in front of us. Jimmy Uso now going to fly with a suicide dive. Gunther's down. Jimmy Uso's rolling. Gunther's in trouble here.
They're moving fast, man. They're moving fast. That Cena segment really, they went long. Maybe they weren't supposed to go that long. They got a lot to fit in.
Now Jimmy up to the top rope, gonna fly. Look at the Uso splash. Gunther, though, got his knees up. And now Gunther.
He said anything you can do, I can do.
Yeah, the big man. It's like a pterodactyl gonna fly from up there, but Jimmy Uso caught him with a right hand.
Well, Jimmy Uso truly believes he's gonna do this. He has wobbled the World Heavyweight Champion, but putting him away is something else.
Well, that's the first step. Believe in yourself, right? That's what Jimmy's doing here against Gunther.
Oh, my God.
You've got to keep your foot on the gas against this big Austrian.
As he is.
With another opportunity.
What prom pick?
Top rope. Gunther's in trouble. Jimmy with the Uso splash.
What prom pick?
Cover and the win. Kick out at 2.
Wow.
And that, in a nutshell, in part, is why Gunther is the world champ. Just a splash. We've seen Jimmy beat hundreds and hundreds of superstars win. But this ain't any regular
Oh, God. And Jimmy just walked right into a chop.
Mez, thank you for the reset for 4 months. Happy 13 months. My day has been fine. You in a black dress. How did you like go way back and like find that? I posted that like a really long time ago. FaceShop97, thank you for the reset for 15 months. Happy 16. Just got here currently, so at work anyways. Was curious what your thoughts about inducting them blown matches into the Hall of Fame. I mean, it's cool. I think it's a good idea. I think it's awesome.
An absolute physical
don't really have any
display
thoughts outside of that. It's cool.
Gunther. He's taking out Jimmy Uso, the brother of Jey Uso, who Gunther faces at WrestleMania.
I meant full blown matches. Oh, okay. Inducting them blown matches. I was like, I knew it was a typo, but I couldn't figure out what it was supposed to be.
Fellow European.
Sold out crowd here in London. And now mocking the WWE fans as well.
Nasir Alexander, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Bianca referee gear looks so good. Dude, it does.
It's something we can't repeat on air, Pat.
Absolute.
Need to release some more Jimmy merch on the shop. Too much J merch lately. Agreed. I do like the yeet that they have with the England flag in it, the British flag.
All he wants, especially after that cheap shot slap from Jimmy Uso last week.
Jimmy Said before, I hope he knew what he was doing. He is woken Gunther up.
They're pulling out the
Gunther's a wanker. I was like, huh? Took me a minute. Took me a minute.
That is the word, Pat. I wasn't going to say it. I'm glad you did.
Wanker.
Don't dare find you. Me, on the other hand, maybe.
And Jimmy now fighting back. Gunther with a chop just drops him in his tracks.
Wheezy, what did you think of The Miz trying and failing to do a Rainmaker on Friday?
In the locker room, watching this, thinking about that aura.
Well, this isn't helping his confidence, I'll tell you that.
I really didn't think anything about
the
it.
resilience of the World Heavyweight Champion.
I felt bad for Miz.
The kitchen sink
Felt bad for him.
at the champ, and it's just bounced off it.
You know, I want to believe in Jey Uso, right? You know, Pat, you and I, more than anyone, perhaps, we bought into the hype, right? Winning the Royal Rumble, challenging for WrestleMania. I want to believe he has an opportunity.
Making him pay!
Here. But each week I watch this monster of a man, and I lose confidence myself each and every week.
Yeah, there's a reason he's our World Heavyweight Champion. He's undeniable. He is certainly dominating. He is certainly physically imposing with chops like that. But on any
Did I ever do my taxes? They're with my tax guy right now. I dropped them off Friday.
Can you imagine what that chop was
Very much in my feelings about it. I'm in my feelings about a lot of things. I'm not doing great at anything. I suck at everything right now. But I gotta be gentle with myself. I gotta gentle parent myself.
Yeah, things have really
Like a self-soothing baby. If you don't laugh, you'll cry.
Special to his twin brother is falling apart. Steady on, there's that slap again. There's fight left in Uso.
Here we go, Jimmy Uso saying it's not impossible. Everything's possible.
Anything's possible.
What a kick to the face of Gunther.
Well, Gunther allowed that arrogance of him tormenting Jimmy Uso, sending a message to Jey. It's just allowed Jimmy back into the match.
I'm sorry, his face.
Jimmy now. Gunther.
Oh no!
Big drop kick. A man that size should not deliver a drop kick like that.
The height.
And
well,
just
he did.
Like that, Gunther gonna hoist Jimmy up and deliver a power bomb. And a cover now by Gunther. And he said, And now
that was over.
And this is ridiculous now. This is absolutely ridiculous. End the match. Be done with all of this. Just be done with it.
Well, for all
Cole's beside himself. Don't kick him. Don't kick him, Gunther. That's mean.
The man who talks about the sport, it being a sportsman, he had Jimmy Uso beat. He could have won the match and walked to the
Vintage
back.
James 13, thank you for the resub. Happy 2 months. You always prefer Jimmy over Jey. I was a Jimmy girl. I love them both, though.
And another clothesline. And once again, a cover by the world champion. And once again, Gunther is going to continue to torture Jimmy. This is enough.
Rude. Rude.
Jimmy Uso is just a warm carcass.
Well, the official Rod Zapata needs to step in and see if Jimmy Uso can continue this match before Gunther does some serious damage here.
Oh, he's going to try to do some damage. He's trying.
A couple of different occasions now.
Maybe Jimmy Uso takes his third chance and makes this backfire completely.
Leave him alone!
Back. Oh, my goodness. And now a sleeper hold.
Oh, no.
Locked in now. Wrapping his legs around Jimmy Uso. Jimmy has nowhere to go in the middle of the ring. Gunther with that sleeper locked in. And look at where the arm is positioned underneath the chin. Chokehold applied. Jimmy Uso's out. And Gunther wins this match.
Oh, shit.
Thank goodness it's over. And I said this before, guys. As each week passes by, I fear more and more for Jey Uso.
Well, that aura tonight was supposed to be shattered by Jimmy.
Here is your winner, the World Heavyweight
I have a feeling that Jay's probably about to come out. He's probably gonna start wailing on Jimmy again, and then Jay's gonna come out.
I said earlier, Jey Uso.
Who's on vacation? Who's on vacation? This is some fuck ups.
Crisis is pretty bad at this juncture. Gunther is not done yet. Gunther coming back.
Oh no!
Continue to make
Oh, here we go.
Of Jimmy Uso. And this is absolutely ridiculous. There's no reason for this. He's
yeah,
already
they
in
did.
Jay's head.
Gunther just has disdain for those who don't meet his
No way! No way! Come on, Oos.
Everybody. And here comes Jimmy's brother Jay. Jay rushing to the ring. Gunther taken down by Jey Uso. And the fight's on.
Get his in. Oh, Gunther.
Gonna scurry away as Jey Uso continues to fight on Gunther. Gunther creates space.
Run away, Gunther, run away.
Jey Uso sends Gunther scampering.
Jey Uso ran
Scampering.
a 4-4 down to the ring and scares our champion out of the O2.
Since I told you that Jimmy gets put to sleep to lure out Jey Uso. They put his fucking name on the Tron before.
Has perhaps woken something inside a main event Jay.
Brother Jim. Brother Jim. Uh-oh. I'm going to commercial.
Well, Gunther was chased out of the O2 by his WrestleMania opponent, Jey Uso, who's now concerned, of course, with his brother Jimmy, who was choked out moments ago by Gunther after what was a brutal beatdown, guys, at the hands of Gunther, who continues to send this message 19 nights away from WrestleMania to the man in the ring, Jey Uso.
All right, all right, all right.
Jay just told the crowd, I'm going to beat him, Oos, and become our champion.
Yeah, well, does he believe that, Pat, or is he trying to convince himself of that?
You don't know. We don't know.
There's no way. After seeing the beating Jimmy just took.
Jimmy had Gunther at 2. You remember the splash.
2 ain't good enough. It's 3 in this game. You can have 2 all night long. Taking Gunther to a pin of 3 is nigh on impossible.
Remember the time they rolled him up?
He's all
Was that Jimmy or Jay that got rolled up in the mat?
He lost his entire oxygen flow as Gunther wrapped that rear naked choke in and did not let up.
How steep is that mountain for Jey Uso at WrestleMania? Do you really want to?
Oh, you got the tax ad? Aw, man. See, maybe if I'd gotten the tax ads, I probably would have had my taxes turned in earlier.
Jey Uso's ready for the moment, I think. Well, he's going to have to be.
Medical personnel down here checking on
cool.
Jimmy. Jay concerned as well. I mean, this Gunther is as
Come on, Jim.
dangerous as they come.
Come on, Jim. Let's go, Jim.
We know what he thinks about Jey Uso, calls him nothing but an entertainer.
Clown, he said.
Clown?
The aim is obvious. He's trying to win the match against Jey Uso at WrestleMania before the bell even rings, and I'd say he's done a damn good job of it.
This is not the time for a yeet. This is not the time, crowd.
Tremendous
Come on now.
being played right now by Gunther, as well as
Not the time. This is not the time. Am I on the wrong account?
that he's done to both Jimmy and Jay over recent weeks. Some of it uncalled for.
I mean, in under 3 weeks' time, this could
It is.
essentially
Oops.
be
I
Jey
posted
Uso
the wrong
looking
account.
in the
Shit.
mirror as he stares at his own twin brother.
But in 19 nights, he could potentially make up for what just happened to his brother.
I want to believe in him too, Pat. I really do.
But if you're a gambling man,
He
you're
doesn't
not
believe in
putting
him?
a penny on Jey Uso at this point in time.
He's plus 10,000.
More people. Shit. More people doubting.
I'd take that bet.
Those are long odds.
Good. I would take that.
You would? You're the cheapest person I know.
I paid for all your beers yesterday.
You got him for free. And look at Jimmy now. Jay's got to help him out.
Come
in
on,
the
Jim.
building here.
Come on, Jim.
Good reaction from the WWE fans as Jimmy's being held out here.
All right. He made it.
And again, after that brutal assault by Gunther, Jimmy Uso being helped out of the arena by his brother Jimmy. Wait a minute! Oh no! Gunther from behind!
Sneaky
Gunther
son
from
of a.
behind! The world champion once again,
Oh my
Jimmy
God.
Uso.
There is more flesh left on the bone, and Gunther is feasting tonight.
Where the hell did he come from? He left the arena.
Well, it's been typical of Gunther in recent weeks. These ambushes, these sneak attacks. Doesn't want to face Jey Uso. One-on-one.
Oh, it's Jason Jordan. It's going to be okay, everybody.
Some security trying
Jason
to separate
Jordan's here.
Gunther.
Gunther's a
Now Gunther
wanker.
now gonna assault him. He's assaulting
Oh.
the security guys out here now. Something's got to be done about this.
They ain't paying you enough, lads.
Gentlemen,
They ain't paying you enough, I tell you.
what's being done by Gunther here tonight as he drives Jey Uso off the steel post again. What the hell? What the? Zip ties?
That is a zip tie, I believe.
Zip tie?
Security will carry
Bro, what are you?
that from time to time, and now Gunther wrapping that zip tie around the wrist of.
Now the man that was supposed to get zip tied is now zip tying Jey Uso.
Oh, the eyeballs.
Oh my goodness! Come on, guys, get down here and stop this madman.
Meanwhile, Jimmy Uso is completely laid out.
And Jey Uso's going to go nowhere because Gunther is zip tying Jey Uso to the ropes here. Jey Uso's now defenseless. Jey is defenseless. He's been zip tied to the ring.
Security guard on the steps, though.
Well, that's his
You saw this
intention,
coming? Oh, good for you.
Hold on.
No, not more, bruh! Bruh!
Continues to
Oh
destroy
my God.
a helpless Jimmy Uso, who was choked
Back
out
and forth,
moments
up and
ago,
down.
Now laughing and mocking at Jey, who's helpless here. I mean, this
ring general.
That's disgusting. This is flat out disgusting.
Where's Roman? Dog, that's what I've been saying. That's what I've been saying. That these two have been getting their asses kicked and Roman is nowhere to be found. Family. Bro's in it for himself. He don't care about that no more. All that bloodline stuff, that don't matter. He got what he wanted, you know? He said, oh, I'm gonna beat your ass.
And Jimmy now trying to crawl back into the ring and blasted by Gunther again with the title off the face.
Just letting it, they're just letting it happen. Too. They just letting it happen.
What you gonna do on that, huh? Can you handle the pressure, Jey? Huh? Can you handle it? Touch it, touch it. I'm telling you. Come on, touch it. I'm telling you.
Jey, you can't tell me you don't know how to get out of a zip tie. You can't tell me you don't know how to get out of a zip tie. I feel like that's a skill you might know. Oh my!
What are you gonna do?
How the hell did that happen?
Screaming at Jimmy, no,
Don't be smart with me. Don't be smart with me. Jeez.
Oh no, come on now. Come on. Not just physical torture, but now emotional torture when it comes to Jey.
This makes me really angry at Roman Reigns. I'm not gonna lie to you. This makes me real angry at Roman Reigns.
Get this guy out of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Was supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
Tell the general manager, Rod.
Piercing the aura of Gunther.
Not the aura. Anybody. I mean, literally anyone, though. You know how much Jey has come out to help people in the
This is
Gunther's bathing in Jimmy's blood. Basking in the anxiety of Jey.
You guys get him out of the ring, please.
As if they're gonna
Jim's dead.
Who the hell will get in the ring
Jim's
with
dead.
this version of Gunther?
Come here. Save it. Come here.
Oh, God, it's all over him, too. God.
This is sick. Come here. Now again, look at it. Choke out Jimmy.
Jimmy!
2 feet away from Jey Uso, who's helpless.
Help him. Come here.
What is the military over here, Wade? Get him out here.
Get closer. Push it.
Jason, be careful. You're going to get blood on your suit.
Jimmy Uso's out cold. He's been choked out. Finally, some more help coming into the ring to try to drag Gunther off this man.
You just unleashed. Oh, God. Oh. Bro, on a random Monday. Holy shit.
They're going to have to send Jimmy
Ah!
to the hospital. Great question.
God.
Right there. Ladies and gentlemen, the bottom line is this. This man Gunther You know what? He's pretty much a hypocrite. He preaches to everyone that he's the ring general, that the mat is sacred, right? That it's all about competition, being the best professional wrestler in the world today. And what does he do? He sneak attacks, he ambushes. He uses a zip tie to wrap Jey Uso around the ring.
He's also very close to us. Watch what you're saying.
He's nothing but a bully, Wade. Bottom line is, he's nothing but
He
a
is a
bully.
bully.
And he's supposed to represent this company as the world champion.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say that to his face, that's for sure.
That was disgusting. Everything that just happened there was
This is disgusting.
Well, again, WrestleMania will feature Gunther and Jey
Don't tell
Uso.
Michael Cole to sit down.
Might be wondering
Don't
now,
tell
what
Michael
can
Cole
I
to
do
sit
beat
down.
this
Michael
man?
Cole do
Well,
whatever the
speaking of
fuck he wants.
WrestleMania, this past Friday night on
Oof.
SmackDown,
It
Jimmy
made me
really-
look.
Jay just
It made
got
me a
cut
little
away from
queasy,
the
dog.
Jimmy
It made me a little queasy.
Well, we'll get some updates on Jimmy as we roll along, but this past Friday night on SmackDown, we had the contract signing for another big WrestleMania match between
Do we all
Roman
agree?
Reigns,
Do
Seth
we all
Rollins,
agree with Michael
CM
Cole?
Punk.
Do we all agree with Michael Cole?
The OTC
Yeah, fuck.
came
And
here
then we get to see the OTC. Where the fuck were you for your family just a minute ago, bro?
It's who was to sign this contract.
We're acknowledging this man?
It looks
I
like
don't know,
check
dog.
those boxes.
I don't know.
That means my
Roman, I don't know why you're in such a hurry to leave, man.
I get, he's got a match he's got to focus on too, but bruh.
We
you
came
doing?
down those stairs right here, ready to burn down.
Yeah, Roman apparently does only care about Roman, but yet we're encouraging it.
Company in our image. Don't get me wrong, a lot has happened in the past 12 years, but I dare say we accomplished.
Someone said OTC's on the island of relevancy. Don't question my tribal chief. No. True tribal chief is there for his tribe, dog. True tribal chief is supposed to be there for his tribe. You ain't even heard him say nothing about it.
But I've done all the work.
Why are we saying Michael Coke?
This place what it
Oh
is
my
today.
god. Demon of 9, thank you for cheering those 500 bits. I know I'm late, but ice storms have caused havoc here. Both power and internet. How you doing, Wheezy? We had thunderstorms. We had severe thunderstorms last night, but it really didn't affect my immediate area. But in the city it did. So it's. I think they're still working on like getting power up and running for people. But it wasn't cold enough here for it to be ice or anything. It's a lot of wind, a lot of rain. TMW, thank you for cheering those 25 bits. This reminds me of the build to Triple H and Randy's Mania match where Triple H was cuffed to the ropes and Randy kissed Stephanie. Oh, yeah. Are y'all ready for Seth's London fit? Oh, God.
To sign a contract.
Well, you need
Oh,
a
they cut out the to chew
wise man,
bubble gum.
please, just smarten him up already.
I know what you're looking for, and it's in there. You're
Is it?
closing the show at WrestleMania. You get to live your dream of all dreams. CM Punk, you are a WrestleMania.
This is a good time to remind y'all, if you want to be able to watch in real time with me and not get ads, consider subscribing to Surfshark, !VPN over on Twitch. You get 4 free extra months if you sign up for a year. You can cancel within 30 days. You can see all the in-between stuff that you don't normally get to see on US Netflix. You don't have any commercials. You can watch on Friday Night SmackDown. And the cool thing is I actually just canceled my YouTube TV until football season because I don't need it anymore. So that's me saving $82 a month. She said Jimmy wasn't gonna die. Apparently I did lie. Apparently, bro's lightheaded as hell. You know he is lightheaded, dog. Lightheaded. Sorry, Blondie, I'm broke to do that. That's okay. Not a comment that needs to be said, as I'm just, plugging the advertisement for what I'm supposed to do. But here we are. All the people who said, why isn't Triple H building these feuds once again? Just let him cook. Not everything needs to happen straight away. Some things need slower builds. Building what feuds?
So what is?
What am I going to do about Friday Night SmackDown?
Hopefully we find out
With the
soon.
VPN? I watch it on Netflix.
It'll be the main event of
I've been
WrestleMania
watching it
Saturday.
on Netflix.
A triple threat match with 3
I'm in
of the
Canada.
biggest names in the history of the game. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Roman
Football season, you should
Reigns,
just use your VPN and sign up for
19 nights
DZN.
of
I have a workaround for that.
WrestleMania.
Speaking of WrestleMania, he's the highest earning touring rapper in the world. His Air Jordan collab revolutionized the
demonetizing every single one of my
and then he was in the
streams.
ring with The Rock, John Cena, and Cody
We go back to the
Rhodes
US after today, right? Yeah.
Travis Scott's song
Do you think watching
is the
SmackDown no
official
commercials
theme
makes it
song
feel
of
longer?
WrestleMania 41, which is available now on his
I
latest
think it feels long no matter what.
album. A record that debuted
Truthfully.
#1 on the Billboard 200 chart.
What are my thoughts on the Beatles? Because Punk thinks they're overrated.
Banger. Just like WrestleMania 41's about to be.
I don't have
Here
strong
goes
feelings
Vegas, baby.
You know, Travis
about
Scott,
the
not the
Beatles.
only hot celebrity in the world today. How about the man to my right, Wade? Pat McAfee, a week from Wednesday, sold out PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh. A big night out. And I understand.
Am I gonna
that
miss Raw
even
during
though
the
it's
day?
sold out,
No, I'm not.
still
I'm ready
may
for it
be
to be
able
back at night again.
That's right. We were able to move some cameras around the arena alongside the great WWE people that will be producing it. And we opened
Nice
up
here, Alexander. Thank you for the $1 super chat. That's what Jimmy gets for that slap. That is not even. Not even. It's not fair.
Night of enjoyment, Wednesday, April 9th. Come
What
join
was
us
your
for
thoughts
a
on the thing
big
with Jimmy? That was hard to watch, honestly. It was awesome. Was hard to watch, but like.
Hey, let's take it back to Monday Night Raw last week. It was Penta and the Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker in action against Judgment Day when Carlito decided he was going to get involved.
Well, the Judgment Day had offered Penta an opportunity to join the group. They got involved to presumably assist him at some point. It all started backfiring.
Smoke
And
the
this is
balloon
when
2. Thank you for the
Finn
resub for
Balor
13 months. Happy 13. So what is the favor, Blondie? I don't know.
And then Penta,
I'm not
it
sure.
was his turn, of course.
Yeah, would he join the Judgment Day? That was the
I
question.
feel like it has something to
And
do
that was
with
an emphatic
possibly getting inserted into another match in Mania or something about getting a title shot, but
Braun and Penta paid a massive
you know,
price for
I'm
that
not
decline.
totally sure.
Highlights would be this coup de grace as the Judgment Day got back on track.
Whenever you see Judgment Day, I just feel such sadness for Balor. I
had a
don't.
lot, but there's no range here.
Okay, looks like you two buried the hatchet.
Don's wearing a Finn shirt.
Everybody knows that brothers fight like cats and dogs, but we always make up.
And we always got each other's backs. Come on.
That's right. And now that funny business of adding a new member to the group is behind us, we can focus on what's important, and that's bringing gold back to the clubhouse. Yeah. And we start tonight by showing Braun Breaker and Penta that the Judgment Day are a well-oiled machine. Oh, and Raquel, hard luck on your loss last week to Lyra, but don't worry. I'll be the one to bring home the Intercontinental Championship.
Shut up, Finn.
Sure you will.
Sure you will. They're plotting. They're plotting.
What are you still doing here? Go help them. Carly, go help them. Go.
She was looking at me first.
Now, we need to talk about Bailey and Lyra.
Oh, I thought they were talking about Finn.
We gotta do something.
I thought they were talking about Finn. I thought they were talking about Finn. You're starting a podcast. My mic is a Shure SM7B. Penta. Dun, dun, dun. Carlito's holding this group together. He is the glue. Carly is the glue. Carly is the glue. Triple threat as the main event for WrestleMania 41 Night 1. Can I be the comment section? There's only one real main event. There's only one real main event. Ugh. God. Is that the real expensive one? They're all expensive.
Wade, you are in for a treat.
You want a recommendation on a mic? And you're on a tighter budget? The Elgato Neo.
Live on Netflix.
Ow, 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 ow. Butt hurt.
Penta set for tag team action here tonight. Wade, he has wowed everyone since debuting in WWE.
And my first opportunity to see Penta up close and personal.
No, I'm not about to do
I have
that.
been blown
I have
away
the Shure
watching at home,
5.8.
just like everyone else, but feeling this vibe.
It's also a great mic.
This
Anything from Shure is a great mic. I was just told to buy this back when I joined a podcast in 2021. Like, it was like a requirement that I buy it in order to be a part of this podcast, which was, in retrospect, fucking horseshit. But I'm glad I have it. And I got mine used. So I got it for much cheaper than it like retails for. It's a great mic. Great mic, great mic.
I like that, though.
Chance for some
Beatment.
Vengeance.
The payment combined.
It's called
That's
peer
the
pressure.
word. Beatment.
I mean, it was called either get the mic or you're not on the podcast, which, in retrospect, I don't care too much now, but, you know, such is life. The lava lamp. You like my lava lamp? I like my lava lamps, too. Lamps of lava.
Dogs are barking.
Usually the affordable go-to is the blue ice. I've never had it. I have no experience with it. All I know is that that mic back there on sale, I think they're under $100. Those mics back there are under $100. It sounds just like this. I mean, it's the quality of that mic, and it's literally USB-C to USB-C. And you don't have to do literally anything. It's just like plug and go. It's great.
Nonetheless, the unpredictable badass Braun Breaker heading to the ring to team with a man who wants his Intercontinental Championship, but tonight they need to put their differences aside.
Was it the Shure SMB Cult podcast? No, it was called Straight Shoot. Do you like Cody's new jacket he wore last Friday? I might get that one under $100 too. Yeah, it's like the white one I have, but they have the black. I like the white one better still, but they have the black one.
Everybody wants that title.
You might have been more successful in your career if you adhered to Pat's philosophy.
Five-time Intercontinental Champ, come on! Five!
Both look nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are
yeah,
in
they do.
London tonight for Monday Night Raw.
Is there a chance for the Wyatt Six to be a part of Mania? There's always a chance for anything. I personally don't think that the Wyatt Six will have anything to do with WrestleMania, but I do think that they could the Raw after Mania. I think that we'll probably be waiting until after Mania to get them rolling again, which I think is honestly a good call at this point. My neck is so sore.
How do you feel having this conversation, thinking about him? And by the way, I'm sure he's here right now.
We all right here getting fucking like a bucket tonight. Yes.
There's not a bigger honor on the planet than the brief time you're the captain or you're the quarterback of World Wrestling Entertainment.
An entrance befitting the quarterback of the team, Cody Rhodes.
I get in my feelings a bit about hating the fact that he won't see it, but...
He sees it.
You said something to me at WrestleMania 39, you said, can you feel him? And this is gonna sound so crazy to so many people. At WrestleMania 39, I'm under the stage, and not only did I feel like I felt him, I felt like I felt his hand, and I could smell him, and I could, just a whole sensory overload. And I got to WrestleMania 40, and I didn't feel him. And in my mind, it's because he knew I had it.
It takes place every Wednesday, streaming on ESPN+.
Mab, there's apparently a lot you don't know.
This Monday Night Raw was sold out tonight at the O2 in London, and the Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker.
I know I haven't watched it yet.
Up with a man who wants his title, but tonight they're going to be
Seems to me like this Mania build's been unwhelming because they're saving the good stuff for after Mania.
Dogs are out.
Dogs are barking.
These two are already bickering. I'm a little concerned about this.
It's not a bickering, it's an agreement that they've come to.
An uneasy agreement at that.
You want to talk about bickering?
The bickering came first, then the uneasy agreement.
Here's a group that's been bickering for a while, but they're all on the same page, allegedly.
An uneasy agreement. What was that going on tonight?
And her opponents, accompanied by Carlito, Finn Balor, and Dirty
I ain't saying shit.
Mysterio.
Oh my god, I miss it too. I miss it too. I miss it too. I don't. They all sound the same. Does this not sound the same as the Street Profits? Sounds the fucking same. What the hell, man? And Zelina, they all sound the fucking same. What the fuck, dude? And I'm not a complainer, but what?
Families, and when it comes to Balor as of late, to use a London term, he's been sort of Jekyll and Hyde as it comes to Dominik and the rest.
Oof, 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 my dears. Oof, oof, oof.
Of course, we know Finn Balor, one of the greatest we've seen here in ring, former world champion. The man just hasn't had the kind of results for his group on the men's side of the group.
What's more likely, Wyatt 6 at Mania or Hulk Hogan saying his favorite wrestlers are Trick and Oba Femi?
Like Finn Balor, who's looking to drag this team
Funny.
back up to the very top.
Finn Balor has some history with that man.
Neither.
Penta was the Iron Man of this year's Royal Rumble match. He lasted over 42 minutes before Balor.
Alrighty.
Listen, I'm having a great night here on the Red Brown on Friday. I'll be back.
It doesn't seem like they're looking to get rid of Death Rebel, y'all. I mean, they're still letting him fucking make themes.
Is debuting, so don't miss that.
Cannot wait for that. Of course, the Lucha Brothers, they're known as Dominik Mysterio, continues to pound away now on Penta.
You know, Dominik looks like a pub's bathroom smells.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. You are speaking about the greatest luchador on planet Earth, Dirty Dom Mysterio.
Oh! Are you talking about Penta? Is that what you're saying?
No, Dirty Dom.
Tag made to Braun Breaker. And Braun with a shoulder tackle. The current Intercontinental
Death Rebel in
champion,
cahoots with John Cena to destroy wrestling? Oh my god. Make it stop.
So electrifying.
What's more likely, someone asks 100 random questions or not asking?
For good reason.
Only the
Random
time
questions,
in his career
usually.
That he's had a tag match on Raw or SmackDown. Braun, of course, a former NXT tag champ.
Historically has not particularly played well with others. Trusts only one man, and that is himself.
Braun up over the top.
What's my favorite cheese?
And then a slam
Medium,
and one move.
I mean sharp,
Tremendous move
medium, medium sharp? What the fuck is it called? I don't know.
Body control explains
I like
why
pepper
Braun
jack.
Breaker has,
Just go in a different
in
direction.
many people's opinions, become the future of this industry.
Ugh.
Penta, kick to the ear, and now Penta the high flyer, showing off a bit here. Monday Night Raw.
He's showing off, building up momentum. Every step has a purpose with Penta.
Backbreaker delivered to Dom. Braun Breaker.
Braun seems so out of place in this match.
Penta gonna fly. Breaker helps him out. Up over the top goes
shit.
Penta. Takes out Judgment Day. Penta Braun working very well together.
Roo. He's still not a place, but we can still roo. I don't.
Penta now with a chop to Balor
Not picky
outside the
about
ring.
cheese.
Pretty much nothing has gone right
I'm not
for
picky
the
about my
Judgment
cheese.
Day.
I eat provolone on most of my sandwiches and such.
That trend is continuing.
Like that's my
Whatever
sliced
master
cheese
plan
of
they came
choice.
up with it in the clubhouse has gone badly awry.
Penta from the top rope. There's a cross.
If I already had the Are You Single comment off the checklist in the YouTube chat, nah.
That's what Penta is, though. That was a picture-perfect cross-body.
Yeah,
Right into
yeah.
the cover.
You know, if I was single, man, I would just leave my entire life
And now working the hamstring. The
to
back
go
of
be
the
with
leg.
user 56634.
Penta with a
Shushing him again.
chop echoing through
I like
the
that.
O2 in
He makes
London.
some.
They heard that in Birmingham. That is well weighed.
That chest of Finn
Yeah.
Balor.
Anyway,
Here we go.
I'd leave my entire life for user
Mysterio getting
5664,
involved. The referee, Eddie Arango, is busy dealing with Braun
whose
Breaker,
profile
and
picture is of
Dominik
like
took advantage.
Rhea Ripley.
Braun was trying to tell Eddie that Judgment Day was
Well,
cheating.
Very
sounds like a
shrewd
solid idea.
move by Dominik.
Always got a number of tricks up their sleeve of the Judgment Day, and it's proved highly effective in turning the tide in this one.
Well, despite what we feel about Dominik, there's no doubt about his maturation process in the ring. He's turned into quite the in-ring performer.
Wow!
Huge talent.
Wow! That's the first time in 2 years you've said anything.
I wish it
nice
wasn't
about
cold
Dirty
out.
Dom.
Well, he has been. I mean, supposed to
That
be
must have tasted so
I could really use an outdoor walk today, you know?
nice that you've finally been converted to Dominik Mysterio's #1 fan.
It's 38 degrees, dog. Why?
now continues to gloat.
In front of a crowd that was calling him a wanker as well.
Yep.
The big dub word.
I really need to go for a walk, so I
They
guess
say it a
I'll
lot
just do a
around here. I
treadmill
like it.
walk.
Yeah, it's a come on for certain types of human beings.
Dominic Mysterio.
Michael Cole fits the mold, actually.
Nah.
You and I, we get a pass. Michael Cole would fit the W mold.
I like that. I like to hear that.
I thought you liked me because I was a big fan of your soccer team.
That's a tough team to be a fan
You
of.
turned on them last night when they lost.
Oh, Balor. Cover now on Penta. Hook of the leg. Is it enough? Penta kicks out at just 2.5.
Well, this is now Finn Balor going through the gears, turning it up on the relative newcomer here in
I don't know if we're getting any snow. I don't pay attention to the weather. Like,
England's rallying behind.
I really don't. I just look to see
Braun to get tagged in.
how hot it is.
Judgment Day is isolated
And
Penta, and use the numbers game to their advantage. Classic Judgment.
if it's raining within the next
Taken
like
by
6
Balor
hours.
again. The Braun Breaker. Again, overzealous here. And
Well, Braun is just someone who gets frustrated very easily, and seeing his own tag partner get a beat down while he's isolated on the outside is not ever going to sit well.
Well, like in real
with the
time. I like weather,
Intercontinental
but it has to be like in real time. Like when storms are coming, I like to look at the radar and everything, but I never know ahead of time. Usually my clients tell me like, hey, it's supposed to snow tomorrow. And I'm like, it's always Thursday. For some reason, it's always a Thursday.
we are sold out tonight.
It's
Final
terrible.
night of the 3-week European tour.
It's annoying.
Monday Night Raw is at the O2 in London. 16,566 watching live, and of course, millions around the world on Netflix. And Dominik snapmare takedown to Penta, tag made again. And Balor and Dominik, they said before they buried the hatchet, and it looks that way, Wade. They're working well together.
Well, the chemistry is back to 100% between these two, and grabbing a dub here tonight.
Cover by Dom, hooks the leg. Penta's got to kick it too.
Will just further galvanize them. What a job they have done in neutralizing this incredible luchador and dropping the hammer.
The entire Judgment Day are front runners, so when there isn't a lot of gold in the building, they're going to obviously turn a little bit on
Pat's mic is
The booze,
doing
of
weird
course,
stuff.
Because Dominik Mysterio
Can't hear, I can't
stealing
hear.
this move from the late great Eddie Guerrero. Three amigos, the triple suplexes.
Oh, I guess I can see the super chats. I'll be darned.
Perfected further by the great Dom Mysterio.
And Dom with a kick to the midsection didn't get the third
Take a
suplex
little
out.
look at the YouTube
Penta now
chat.
into the corner, up over the top, and a backstabber. Delivered to Dominik. Carlito upset. I'm not sure because Dominik's out or because Penta stole his move.
Well, there's daylight now for Penta, and you can tell by that look in the eye of Finn Balor, who needs this tag.
Oh, they're talking about
urgently
AEW.
to prevent Penta
YouTube's
from
talking about
being
AEW.
brought in
Nice.
there.
Tag to Finn, tag to Braun, breaker's legal. And here comes
Yeah.
the Intercontinental
Get Finn's ass.
Explosive
Yeah.
as they
Yeah.
come.
And Judgment Day need a new plan immediately.
What a belly-to-belly throw by Breaker.
The old one got ripped up.
And Dominik Mysterio tossed across the ring. Balor the veteran.
The explosivity of Braun Breaker might be the best in the entire globe.
Now a double team coming from Mysterio and Balor. Trying to...
That doesn't feel like a smart move. Yep.
God almighty.
Are you kidding me? The dogs are barking
Turn it the color of a tomato. Jesus.
Breaker is such a physical specimen.
Bro, your flash is on.
Now Balor rakes the eyes. The official didn't see it. Great job blocking the view. Did Balor. Now, Breaker.
Did you say Wheezy can do that? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Of course I can.
Imagine that.
I'm so strong.
A runaway train.
Even at my strongest, I was never that strong.
Here comes Penta. Penta top
Who
rope.
let the dogs out?
And down goes Balor face first. Great double team. Cover
My kind of people. We sing that here on stream.
not allowed to happen.
Who let the dogs out? Who, 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 who.
And Breaker sends Dominik to the floor.
Finn Balor now completely isolated. It's turned into a 2-on-1 affair. Things looking bleak for the Irishman.
Penta taken to the sky here.
Taking a lot of time over it, and you know Dirty Dom's going to take that opportunity to wait a second. Carlito up.
Yeah, Carlito distracting the official. Penta now from the second rope.
Nope.
Remember a Mexican destroyer.
Good job by Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom grabbing the leg of Penta.
Breaker now. Measuring Balor.
Oh,
Braun Breaker. Oh, no!
damn it. I knew that was going to
His own
happen.
partner. inadvertently took out Penta with a spear as Balor stepped out of harm's way.
Well,
Genius from Dirty Domo, I think, shoved Penta in the way of that flying brawn.
And now Dominik takes out
dang it.
Breaker.
Dang
Penta
it.
in trouble. Balor now looking to do some more damage to the ribs with a coup de grace. Covered by Balor.
Dang.
Judgment Day.
Dang. Song his ass. I hate it.
First pinfall loss, albeit in a tag team
Ugh.
match here tonight. As the Judgment Day.
The Judgment Day confuses me. I don't know. They're confusing me. They're all over the place. They're together. They're not. They like each other. They don't. They ain't loyal. They're talking ish. I don't know.
To the top of the card once again. Great job by Judgment.
I'm confused.
Telling you, I'll give the credit to you. That was a great signing with El Grande Americano. Man, you see his performance last week?
I saw it.
I wouldn't mind getting in the ring with that guy someday.
You know, Chad, the LWO wouldn't mind getting in the ring with you too, but I'm told you're still not feeling well.
Doctor's orders.
Again. And that's a shame because next week Raw is in Minneapolis.
My hometown.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be good by then. Give me a match. I'll compete next week.
Listen, I appreciate the fighting spirit, I do, but a doctor's note kind of ties my hands. You know that.
Now, Pierce, by the time I get back on American soil, I'll be fine. I know how to get myself healthy,
Chad,
okay?
nothing is more important than your health. And besides, next week I've already made arrangements. Who better to compete on American soil than El Grande Americano?
Pierce, that's my hometown, okay?
It is official. Doctor's orders.
You did it to yourself. Ooh.
Clowns. Idiot.
Sorry about that.
Adam, if you have a minute, I would love to discuss some opportunities in the tag division.
Okay. Well, I'm always happy to talk about the future of Otis and Tozawa.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually not just about Otis and Tozawa.
Okay.
I also wanted to discuss my career.
Oh.
Well, I've been talking to Natalia recently, and, well, we have some ideas.
Well, in that case, let's get together and talk about the ideas.
Okay, I would love that.
Awesome.
I really think that.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Please. Let's do that. I'm telling you what.
The Fontainebleau Hotel is part of WrestleMania week on Saturday, April 19th, 10 p.m. It will feature the Phenom in an intimate setting, sharing never before heard stories from his Hall of Fame career. Tickets
She
are on
had
sale now via
has a
Ticketmaster.
boyfriend. Who? What are you talking about? Who's talking about? What are we talking about? His boyfriend. Oh, you said his doctor's orders are on WWE stationery. Yeah, WWE has their own doctors.
She finally gets her rematch.
So I mean, that checks. They get cleared by like,
so she can go to WrestleMania
you know, their own doctors.
The woman who stands in her way, the current world champion.
I think they're finally pushing Maxine into title picture now, like to see that.
Ria Ripley.
I mean, I think they're just at least getting her, having her linked up with Natty. I love. I was hoping that they'd do something like that. Natty's supposed to be a bloodlust, isn't she? Maxine's boyfriend is on LG. She kissed him on the way to the ring the other day. Okay. Isn't she engaged?
I'm here
Oh.
with Karrion Kross and Scarlett. Karrion, in just a few minutes, Logan Paul is scheduled to come out to the ring to call out AJ Styles, and for some reason, you have seemed to take a vested interest in whatever is going on between those two. I think the question on everybody's mind is, why do you care about what's going on between AJ Styles and Logan Paul?
Yeah.
Oh, Jackie, we got to start over, rewind. We can't do it like this. London, England.
Jackie's like, well, answer my question, dog.
On the count of three, I want you to chant the name of your favorite bad guy here in WWE. Little social experiment. 1, 2, 3. Mixed response?
John Cena.
Let me tell you who mine is. My favorite bad guy is the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Why? Why is he a bad
Now,
guy?
underneath this whole facade of him being a happy legend, there's a very ruthless person just like me. And I'm very curious to know, when Logan sees him tonight, which AJ we're gonna get. The devil I know versus the devil you don't.
All right, well, I guess we'll find out in just a few minutes. Logan Paul scheduled to enter the ring here in just a few minutes. Carrie and Scarlett, thank you for the time. We're going to send it back to ringside.
Kooky is that? Ooh, hey.
Karrion Kross.
Never mind. I didn't say that.
Unique individual.
I heard a lot of names being chanted there when he asked.
It's amazingly weird. I like the goofy weird. I do. I ain't gonna lie to you. They don't want none. They don't want none. I love AJ. La 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 la. La 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 la.
What's interesting about this is I think we all did, that Logan Paul was actually going to call
Cross is
out
wrestling on main
AJ
event this
Styles
week.
tonight.
Oh?
We know Logan's here.
If Styles can get his old theme back, couldn't anyone else? The only reason that he got different music, I believe, was just because he was heel. I don't know. Yeah, some people can if, I guess, they want them to. Hard to say.
You want that one move that is synonymous with you.
This is the moment everyone's waiting for.
Please, please, please.
And then WWE rivals.
Triple H.
AJ said F Def Rebel. Because he knew. Like, he couldn't come back, like, no. Which, who did AJ's? Was his like, CFO $sign or whatever? Who did AJ's? Or was it someone else? Yeah, AJ did want a new theme. He requested it. For that reason, though. Doesn't mean he loved it.
In the largest WWE superstore in WrestleMania history. Paid autographs and photo ops with their favorite WWE
It was CFO $sign. I liked a lot of CFO $sign stuff.
Now,
there were some good ones in that era.
Cole, yes, very excited for WrestleMania, but now I'm here.
What happened with you? I was for you are stupid, man. You are stupid. Yeah, you better watch your mouth. Stupid. Te voy a romper tu madre.
Puta madre.
Penta didn't think it was an accident. That's bickering.
He said, "Watch your mouth."
Might be worse than bickering.
Intercontinental Championship.
That's funny.
Egos are getting loud.
Too bad CFO $sign disbanded.
Phenomenal one. AJ Styles joining us this evening.
Yeah, it's just I wonder what it would take for us to be happy with it, though. That's the only thing.
I don't think he'd appreciate that.
He's been dominating. Phenomenal. If you will.
Oh. No, we need to be in France. Sorry. La 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 la.
I have been waiting in the back patiently. Logan Paul, you said you were going to call me out.
Boo! Yeah.
I'm tired of waiting. If you got something to say to my face, come out here and say it right now.
You nailed it, Wade.
Good job, Wade.
Best in the business. That's what he called me, right, Cole?
Yep.
Thanks. Appreciate the backing from my mentor and friend, Michael Cole.
Did we know that this song was changed?
Well, man,
Has it been different and I just haven't been paying attention?
Or peers.
Is this new too? What are we doing?
All fairness to this man.
Wait.
Nobody
Do we know he had a new one? You know I don't know anything.
As this man has been anywhere near as good as this man is. So his words carry a lot of weight.
It's a new reality show as well.
Paul American available.
We just had it for a little bit. None of us know.
And his family obviously opening up to the world.
It's been used a couple times already. Oh, I guess I don't pay attention. I mean, I do, but.
In every business.
Could you imagine if the even more annoying YouTuber Jack Doherty wanted to join WWE? I actually don't know who that is. Maybe I would if I Google him. Who's that? Jack Doherty.
listen to his song there. Lyrics say he's so humble.
I've seen him like one time in like a rage bait thing, I feel like. Well, I don't know him at all. Minus the one thing from the rage bait thing, but that's what people like to watch, you know? Don't look him up, please. Well, too late, RJ. I'm not gonna watch anything.
AJ, listen, buddy, you wouldn't understand because they wouldn't either. None of you, including him, have the same level of fame that I do. As a global phenomenon, who's extremely rich, by
Get a
the
fresh
way,
highlight.
loved by everybody, and also good looking, and that's just me keeping it humble. Everyone here, you're all on my time. If I want to make you wait, you do as you're told because you're sheep and you wait.
The sheep.
But you don't get your shiny panties in a bunch. I've
Shiny
had a change
panty.
of heart, brother. You see, AJ, Shane, I came out here to be nice. I'm not stooping to your level, AJ. I've had a change of heart. I'm a dad now, a girl dad. I'm trying to teach my daughter the art of forgiveness, so AJ Styles. No, listen.
Bring
you'll
your
like
kid into this.
AJ Styles. I forgive you for what you did to me at Madison Square Garden. But I don't forget, so don't try to pull that again. Y'all know exactly who I am. That's why you're here tonight. I'm Logan Paul.
Did you guys see he has a reality show now?
I've got a daughter too. So you know what? I forgive you too. I forgive you.
What does being a girl dad have to do about forgiveness? Sorry. Where's the correlation?
What do you mean you forgive me?
Hear me out.
For being a little bitch. Sorry.
I forgive you, Logan Paul, for being the biggest douchebag to ever
Close
step
enough.
foot in the WWE.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Jeez. You know, you brag about your success and your money. These fans don't care about that. They care.
I've been stuck with him for so long.
Sacrifice in this ring
Yeah.
for them.
And then you followed me here. Bro, I got away from you on Vine.
Dude.
Now you're here.
You have got all the talent in the world. I'll give you that. But in this business, talent will only get you so far. So the question is, what are you going to do with it?
AJ's being a dad right now.
I'd ask you for advice, AJ Styles, but you know what they say. Don't take advice with anyone you wouldn't want to trade places with.
That's funny. That's cute, actually. You know what else they say? Don't write a check.
Don't write a check what? What y'all know about checks? London, congrats. You're broke. You're broke. You're poor.
Oh, you know what? That's actually perfect with what you're saying. Don't let your mouth write a check your ass can't cash.
Is that a threat?
Is it a threat? Dude, this is Monday Night Raw. We are in London, England. I've got my gear on, and I'm standing right here in the middle of the ring.
Oh, he ain't gonna wrestle on a Monday. You kidding me?
I think you're just saying a bunch of stuff that's true. Here's what I think. I'm done talking. AJ knows it. London, y'all know it. Logan Paul does not fight for free. The fact is, this city cannot afford me. Everyone here is broke. Congratulations. You're broke.
You're broke from buying those tickets.
Yeah, you're
Sorry.
broke. Congrats.
Too soon.
You. I bet you spend your entire life savings, get a front row seat for what? Look at you now. Logan Paul's calling you poor.
Do Michael Cole.
How about this, AJ? Call a spade a spade. We know what you want. You want that big money match with Logan Paul. So how about this, buddy? Why don't you set your sights a little higher?
Oh, and Logan trying to cheat.
What did you say, motherfucker?
And AJ Styles is ready. And AJ takes the fight to Paul. AJ Styles.
Oh, God.
Looking to take out Paul with a Styles clash, and Logan Paul retreats.
Logan slithering away just in the nick of, oh, wait a second.
And now Logan bounced right off the announce table.
Okay. Little Bullet Club AJ Styles here.
Bullet Club.
Logan Paul said he doesn't fight for free. I wonder if he gets his ass kicked.
Nice. Oh, AJ Styles, though, he cannot underestimate Logan Paul, because that'll happen to you.
Well, that was the cheapest of shots from this man obsessed with money, and now paying the price is going to be AJ Styles.
Oh, and Logan Paul,
the pulverizer,
puts
It is cool.
AJ
I know.
Styles out.
It's cool as fuck. I hate it.
No
Ugh.
wonder, gentlemen,
I hate that it's good.
we will get Logan Paul and
I'm
AJ
just not invested in. I don't know what it
in
is.
19 nights
I just
at
don't
WrestleMania.
really. I don't. Logan, it's annoying because I don't know. Just.
This pulverizer
I just hate it.
is just that.
I know we all agree that it's a dope finisher. Like we know it's good. I just like I'm not really interested in this whatsoever. You know, I don't really give a fuck about this.
Let's head back to our Jackie Redmond.
Well, thank you so much, Lyra. Congratulations on your successful title defense last week against Raquel Rodriguez. You know, WrestleMania is only 3 weeks away, so I'm curious to know what your focus is now with the Intercontinental Championship.
Well, firstly, I have to thank Bailey for last week. I love it so much that she has my back when it comes to Liv and Raquel. But when it comes to this title, I have to make it clear that I can stand on my own 2 feet.
Right.
And Bailey is the one person who has beaten me since I won this. And that is driving me crazy. So not only do I have to keep my promise to her, I now have to prove to myself that I can and will beat her. So next week, it's the rematch.
It's
Lyra
the
Valkyria
remix.
versus
Sorry,
Bailey.
rematch.
And this time it's for the Intercontinental Women's Championship.
Okay, breaking news here on Monday Night Raw. Lyra, you said you would be a fighting champion, and you are certainly living up to that reputation. Thank you for the time as we send it back to Michael Cole.
Can't wait till next week, ladies and gentlemen. But hey, guys,
All right.
I've got the bell bottoms out. They're getting pressed. I've got the big
Lyra
white jacket
and,
ready to go. I got the
Bailey?
disco moves ready to go because WrestleMania After Dark, the official WrestleMania after party, is taking place each night. Thursday, April 17th.
Live nightclub. I don't know where that is.
Live and Live Meet at Fountain Blue,
I'm gonna
Las
look that
Vegas, the official.
Oh, it's at the Fountain Blue. Oh,
WrestleMania
okay.
41. Tickets on sale now via
I don't know if I'm going to WrestleMania After Dark. I don't know. You can't really plan just because, like, when you're not, I'm not going there for, I'm working. So, like, I don't know.
I got some flares too. I'll bring them.
Just depends. I just kind of go with go off of vibes and, you know, kind of go off of whatever's happening.
Having some fun, but let's get serious now and talk about what happened earlier tonight at the hands of our World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther. Now, Jey Uso had been zip-tied to the ring by Gunther. Jimmy Uso, who had already been beaten and choked out in the match, was helpless when he was assaulted and attacked again by the World Heavyweight Champion.
I like his content, not his outside activities.
Jimmy, tormented Jay,
For who?
and in the process grew that mystique and that aura.
I feel like R. Kelly's a little bit of a different level. We're talking about
Jey
Logan
Uso
Paul.
Pat was forced to watch his brother get destroyed.
What a blood owl.
Jey Uso. Instead, he watched Jimmy Uso get busted open and choked out twice.
Tonight was an absolute catastrophe for the
That
mindset
Paul
of
and
the
Styles
challenger, Jey Uso, heading
segment just like
towards WrestleMania.
took the wind out of my sails.
Jimmy Uso, we understand that he is
Ugh.
being attended to by our
Man.
medical staff. Follow WWE social media accounts for updates on Jimmy throughout the week. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next week, Monday
All they
Night
want
Raw
is show
returns
Bob.
to the States. We're
All
in
they want is the
Minneapolis,
Bobs.
Minnesota for the penultimate Monday Night
I
Raw
love Minneapolis.
before
Fun city.
WrestleMania.
Fun
It
city.
is stacked. You heard the news just moments ago. Lyra Valkyria wants to be a fighting champion. She will defend the Intercontinental Championship against Bayley, the woman who beat her to cost Lyra an opportunity to qualify for Elimination Chamber. I know, Pat, you're going to be excited because next week,
El Grande Americano returns to action. Ole.
Had the world talking. El Grande Americano. Returning to action in Minneapolis. It's a shame Jack Gable won't be able to see it.
and with the triple threat match looming at WrestleMania, the main event of WrestleMania.
I know they'll be in
Saturday
Chicago.
between
What is it,
Roman
next
Reigns and this
week?
man, Seth
Or is that
freaking
Friday?
Rollins. Seth returns
Never been to
for
Vegas,
Monday
been to
Night
Reno.
Raw
My
live
uncle
in
lives there.
Minneapolis on
Ole,
Netflix
really?
Next week.
What? The precious building, but no, I will never fall. I know. I'm ready for it to be going back to its regular time. Definitely. Okay. Did she learn?
Not only is Bianca's first night as a referee,
The
but
Jay and Gunther
guys,
segment went back
Bianca,
to
in the
when Jimmy
referee
tried to
gear
save
she's
Jay
wearing
from
right now,
Roman.
She actually spent time
Where's
over the
Roman?
weekend in her hotel
Roman
over
needs
here
to
in
be
London,
here
actually making
for his
that
family, and he's not.
for herself.
Well, she should have spent
Being
time
selfish.
practicing how to be a referee because this is a championship match, Mother Cole.
She did all of those things. That's why she's the EST of the WWE, Wade.
I need to get rid of this gum. I thought you would like the daytime Raws, but I'm ready for 5 p.m. Man, mine are usually at 8. Like I'm just losing.
So guys, this is really
I'm just losing good majority of
Bianca Belair, we know, already
everything.
has a date at WrestleMania to take
God,
on the
I
women's
feel like
world
every
champion.
segment that Logan Paul is in also is so long-winded.
Ria Ripley. Do you think Bianca's going to call this
I liked
down the
last week. I had a doctor's appointment. Had to watch it at night and fast forward through the stuff I didn't like. Well, I have to watch it live, and it's just like I said the last couple weeks. It's just right in the peak of like my productivity time, so throws a wrench in my day. Throws a wrench in my day. I didn't get to go. I wanted to go work out. It's hard for me to get out of bed.
EST, and everything I've learned about Bianca Belair is that she's going to do this perfectly.
So, wait.
She's going to be the fairest.
You would figure that you're a guest on our show, right? So then you wouldn't be afraid to actually voice an opinion. Maybe you'd have a backbone and tell us what you really think.
Well, you know, I like to give
I'm trying to use
people
The next level of action keeps evolving. Wednesday.
Two of the biggest tanks that we have. Joe Coffey of Dallas facing Harlan Lewis. Wendy Chu takes on Kylie Ray.
WWE Evolve. All new. Wednesday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific.
I pinned Penta 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. And not only that, this is the second week in a row I got the better of Braun Breaker. You know what? It's WrestleMania season.
What's happening?
And I'm on a roll. I've got some momentum. I'm gonna go talk to Pierce about getting myself a title match. Hey,
Yeah,
good job
this is the
tonight,
last one.
Finn's back! Finn's back! Woo.
Did it. You just hear what you just said?
Yeah, this is the last one.
He said he won, not you guys won.
That's not what he meant. What he meant was that.
Yeah, but you worked just as hard for the victory tonight, just like Finn, and now he wants to piggyback off your hard work with the title opportunity. He already had an opportunity against Braun Breaker and he lost. But you never lost when you had your chance.
Yeah, but what?
It's almost done.
Say it, so say no more. I'm gonna go talk to Adam Pearce.
I'm
as soon
almost
as he's
done.
As soon as he's done.
What does that even mean?
A little Yoko Ono there by Liv in the Judgment Day.
Well, obviously, you watched Raw when you weren't here. You used that line a while ago.
I remember. Certainly.
Bianca, the special guest referee.
Well, I knew he was there because he was in the kitchen when I went to the bathroom. He just got home.
You want to talk about Aura, Wade?
Aura. The makeup is giving. Ooh, I like it. Ooh, the red. I like it.
Ria Ripley.
Oh, that gear. Ooh, she's winning.
WrestleMania to defend the Women's World Championship.
She's winning.
But
I feel like
back
she's
on
winning.
March 3rd,
I don't know.
Io Sky stopped her plans in her tracks as she won the world title from Ria Ripley. Ria
Right? The gear is it, bro.
Belair was at ringside. Said that Bianca caused a distraction, which may have cost her the championship.
May, well, I would say did cost Rhea Ripley the championship, and Rhea Ripley directly blames Bianca Belair for what took place several weeks ago when that championship transferred from Ripley's waist to the now champ Io Sky. Well, tonight's the night that
Savage Nightmare 22, thank you for subscribing with Prime.
big way ahead of WrestleMania.
I'm getting hungry.
Ria put her name on a contract. Thought it was signed, sealed, delivered. Now she has an opportunity to earn her way back to WrestleMania in our main event in London, England.
How fast is Cody gonna be when he shaves it? He's never shaved it off completely. I've never had a bare skin, Cody. Who did Ria Ripley's theme? What will you and Cody have for dinner? Cody's making leftover pizza. I'm probably gonna brown some turkey with vegetables, maybe? I don't know.
Is the current world champion, the genius of the sky, Io Sky.
Kind of been the forgotten party in all this somehow.
Yeah, that's really irked her.
And between that bickering once again between Balor and Ripley. When you are the champ, the division revolves around you. And Io Sky needs to make a statement tonight. Leave no question marks whatsoever about who runs this place.
Remind everyone about Raw Recap tomorrow on YouTube and wherever you get your audio podcasts. Megan and Sam, on very special guest and Fit Balor, of course, they'll be talking about this matchup because this match directly affects WrestleMania.
I'm crashing. I'm so tired. And I just have so much to do.
Who's going to be our champion?
I like Alicia's jacket.
We find out now.
I like Alicia's jacket a lot, actually. Looks cool. I can't tell like what exactly it is.
Let's head up to the great Alicia Taylor.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Women's World Championship.
Thanks for becoming a member of the Blonde Knight over on YouTube, Thomas Rincon.
Introducing first, the challenger from Adelaide, South Australia, Ria
People from Australia are so cool. Why are they all collectively just really fucking cool? I wish I was from Australia.
and her opponent,
There's nothing wrong with Alicia Taylor's hair.
representing Damage Control,
Tell me you're boring without telling me you're boring. Come on now.
She is the Women's World Champion, Io Sky!
So Wade, Rhea Ripley has an Io problem. Ripley has not been able to beat Sky. Sky has her number. Does that come into play tonight?
Well, it came into play several weeks ago thanks to the antics at ringside of Bianca Belair. Now, if this is a
Kangaroos, mate.
down the middle,
SmackDown's new announcer did kill it. I liked him a lot.
Ripley wins the gold back tonight. She is highly motivated, and the best reach their peak on the run-in to WrestleMania.
Wade doing just like everybody else, forgetting about our champion, Io Sky.
International tour is over after today. We will be back in the States Friday, I believe.
66 on hand for our
Where are we going to
main
be
event.
Friday?
It is Io Sky, the women's world champion, against Rhea Ripley. Bianca Belair, the special guest referee. She will face one of these women at WrestleMania for the championship. Who will it
Chicago.
be? We
Right.
find out right now. Bianca Belair realizing a 5 count. Now she's going to separate these two. And this is probably a good sign that she's going to allow this match.
Oh, that's right. You guys had the time change over there. That's why it's at 3 today, not 4.
Harder than she did Io Sky on that breakup. It's something to note.
Reading the JFK
No, Chicago's a good wrestling town. So
That's a lot of work for Wade to do while calling wrestling. With that being said, I think we got a chance to watch there. Bianca's going to call this thing fair, but she is going to be a little bit loose.
Bianca Belair, there you go, another shove.
Don't be.
They only had a 5 count.
Wait, let's look at the other end of things. Bianca could have disqualified Rhea, right? She didn't. She's letting this match go on.
There was no disqualification going to happen
was counting
there.
to 5.
That would have been a terrible DQ in a championship match. But once again, distracted Rhea Ripley, and now Io Sky has the upper hand.
Hey, look, Bianca Belair, that's our wrestler.
look, she's being fair. Right down the middle.
Bianca in her first
Twitter calling Liv Judgment Day's Yoko Ono. Didn't Cole say that? Cole or Pat said that.
Coming into tonight, did not want to make the mistake, which could affect this World Championship match. Rhea Ripley going for the ankle, trying to pick the ankle of Io Sky.
But it's not Liv's fault that Judgment Day is like falling apart. Like,
on the other side. Rhea powers her through.
it's the ego of Finn Balor.
Shoulders are down. Bianca being tested in the early going. Jackknife cover by Sky. Rhea Ripley.
Both of their gear is banging too.
Bianca Belair trying to do her best.
Like, I mean, Bees is too. All of them. All of their gear right now is fabulous.
Driving Rhea back into the corner. Oh, and off the ropes comes Rhea Ripley with a big explosive clothesline. World title up for grabs.
Finn and Liv to turn on Dom.
So far between the champ Io Sky, the challenger Rhea Ripley. Rhea very
I want to be like, no, but bro, that really totally could happen. Be a really nice little swerve.
Rhea Ripley has only been pinned.
It was me all along. We'll go back to when like Finn and Liv were talking before any of this even happened. That'd be cool as shit. Yeah, then it would give Dom. It would make sense. Do I understand Spanish? A little bit, yeah.
Rhea Ripley, guys. Rhea Ripley has not suffered back-to-back losses in singles matches in 5 years. That could happen tonight. And Ripley now with a basement drop kick to Sky. Stacking up Sky for the championship. And a kick out at 2. Good cadence there by Belair.
Not losing back-to-backs is just
Me llamo Wheezy.
Of resilience for Rhea Ripley.
At no point has Rhea Ripley had Bianca Belair interfering in back-to-back matches either. And that might
Finn did have the key card. You're right, he did. But he was saving Dom, remember?
Rhea got the ringside, and then she attacked Rhea Ripley.
My Liv Morgan laugh is phenomenal.
No, Rhea Ripley got upset because Bianca was cheering for Io Sky. Rhea got hit
kidding me right now.
and that's what led to the distraction, which cost her the title.
Brawling against the apron. Bianca Belair was throwing shots at an active competitor in a championship match, which was pivotal in Rhea Ripley losing the gold.
Whatever the case,
Can you go back to Friday, quick?
I will be back Friday, and you're not invited, Michael Cole. Thankfully, I'll be back with the great Joe Tess.
Good, you can have him.
Love Joe Tessa.
You're genuinely so bored. I'm sorry. I know that I'm probably making this boring too, but I can't just put on a facade that I'm like fucking energetic as shit. Like, I don't know.
That was just a clean 2 count there.
I wasn't super geeked for this anyway. I obviously want to see it through and I want to see what happens, but like the fact that we're doing this championship match again and I don't know what that's going to lead to when it comes to Mania.
As a
I don't know.
in her own mind, she knows she has a better chance.
It's not you, Wheezy. My mood is just a bit down. Yes, so is mine.
Who are champion?
Can we get a clip of just Wheezy repeatedly flicking her eye? It feels like something's in it. It kind of hurts.
Maybe she thinks her skill set matches up
We need
well
fake
against
Wheezy
either of
back
these
from earlier. No, I just had energy then, and now my medication's wearing off a little bit. Starting to crash.
I do think it's quite
No, it actually hurts. It feels like there's something in my eye.
Fight is happening. Get a closer look at your Wrestlemania opponent.
I'm trying to fix it.
Just 3 weeks out.
It's not fixing it.
Rhea Ripley trying to overpower Io Sky for the title. Cover!
That was a little bit of a...
No, I thought that was an okay count by Bianca. Rhea didn't think so. Kick out by Io at 2.
I do like Bianca's shoes too.
Really needs to block out the anger and the rage today. It's been one of her biggest problems through her career when she loses focus. Wait a second.
But Rhea's got to be careful. Remember, Bianca's the official ref. She could disqualify Rhea in this match. Allow Io to
She could disqualify her, but why would she?
And listen, Io Sky was happy to defend the championship against both women at WrestleMania.
Be careful that you don't end up getting a sty in your eye.
Was Bianca Belair, presumably because she wants to keep, perhaps, Rhea Ripley out of the match.
Well, Bianca Belair, let's not forget, earned the match at WrestleMania by winning the Elimination Chamber.
A grueling Elimination Chamber it was too. I will agree with you on that point, Cole.
Io Sky has had great success in this building in London. Oh, and there's that missile drop kick. Io won money in the bank here. She would go in to cash in to become champ later on that year.
This match is completely turned around since Ripley lost focus and started mouthing off at Bianca Belair.
And Io Sky with that wicked cross body. That suicide dive into a cross body, taking out Ripley right in front of us. So now, referee Bianca Belair would be put to the test. She would begin the count, but Io Sky breaks it.
Both women eating the table on that landing. Clearly, Io Sky bouncing
What are you guys having for dinner?
Than Rhea Ripley.
Tell me what you're having for dinner.
And Rhea, the powerhouse now with Io on her shoulders and face first off the apron. Rhea now and Io Sky turning things around, and I believe as Io came off the back, Rhea Ripley slipped a bit, and it cost her.
Well, I think it was an attempt at a poison Rana by Io Sky, and really Rhea Ripley just overbalanced and smashed her head on the way down. Both women taken out in the process.
Rumors The Rock were all false.
Io Sky didn't hit it
Yeah, I don't fuck with Twitter.
got the job done.
And both women beat the count back to the ring.
Wheezy, do you think that the main issue is that there's too much of a gap between the Rumble and WrestleMania? Yes, there's the Elimination Chamber, but there's too many weeks in between to drag out stories.
Submit the champion. Disqualifications, countouts don't matter.
Personally, no. I think the 3 months ish, 3-4 months ish between Rumble and Mania is a really good length of time to really build stuff on the road to WrestleMania. I think any shorter than that would not be good. You'd be having to build before, and it just, yeah, I think the way that it is fine. I don't really think there's an issue with the way that things have been built this year. Personally.
The legs, misses with a kick. Rhea Ripley now. Io rolls through, stop right to the midsection.
Io Sky has just had an answer to everything Rhea Ripley has been throwing at her.
Yeah, Io now, she's calling for it.
I feel like in some story arcs they are running on fumes.
Moonsault, top rope now by Io.
Just took way too long to have a competitor like Rhea Ripley on the ground like that. Wait up.
Rhea Ripley lifting our champion into the sky in London.
Oh, now Rhea Ripley.
Sky once again was trying that poison.
God.
Ripley too strong.
Oh, now and Io with an opportunity. And a kick out by Ripley at 2.
Just milliseconds away for a successful defense by Io Sky. Take a look at this. They attempted a Samoan drop, and Io Sky managed to over-rotate.
And guys,
People complain that these women aren't the main event. Realistically, their story has just kind of been there. Why would anyone complain that these are not the main event of WrestleMania?
What a night to start your Netflix.
Why would anyone complain about that?
Relationship in India with
Oh my God!
World Championship match in the Bullet Train attack from Io Sky.
Do I think Jay still gets main event on night 2, or he's just on the card and now they're calling all matches main event?
Causes her to lose her balance.
The second time
I don't believe Jay gets main event.
Too long against a strong, durable competitor like Ria Ripley, but gets perhaps.
I'm pretty sure they just alluded to, like, in the back and forth between Cody and John Cena that they're the main event.
This could be Io's opportunity. Oh, cross body, and what a counter by Ria. Cover for the championship. Kick out at 2.
Headbutt from Rio.
My problem with the story building is not doing anything with Alexa Bliss after the reaction she got at the Rumble and Elimination Chamber. I think she probably would have got lost in the mix between now and WrestleMania, because where would they have put her? Like, where would the story have been? I really think that everything with Alexa Bliss and the White Six is going to come to fruition after WrestleMania, based on how this has gone between then and now. Alexa would have just got lost in the mix, I think. So I think that that was handled just fine. You can't do everything at once, unfortunately. You know, it just doesn't work that way.
With a world championship on the line. Ria Ripley looking for the riptide to put Io Sky away. Io Sky counters.
Or does she?
Oh, Ria now looking to power out of this.
Too much power from...
It was a short-lived counter.
Oh, Ria Ripley.
Sky in trouble. There it is. Razor's edge. Kicked out of the face.
Hey, yo.
Cover by Ria to win the title. Io still
Nope.
in it. Io still in it.
What the hell is going to happen?
Bianca explaining that it was 2.5, and I believe that was a great count by Bianca Belair. I think Ria is just starting to get frustrated here.
Was it a great count, or was the cadence a beat too slow? Either way, this match is still ongoing. The championship and a spot at Mania up for grabs.
Rhea now once again trying to position Io Sky for another riptide. Failed to connect on the first one after a counter by Io. Io's going to counter again. Takes down Rhea. Shoulders down. 2 retain. Rhea kicks it 2. Bianca Belair, you can
Bianca looks nervous.
This moment as well.
How could you not be? A trip to WrestleMania is on the line.
Standing switch by Sky. And one by Rhea Ripley. And another by Io. Big elbow drives Rio back toward Bianca.
Oh, shit.
Rhea just
Oh, no. Oh, no.
it was an accident.
Completely
Nope, doesn't matter. What are we? Oh, God.
The official
What now?
has been knocked out of the ring. Went up. And a riptide by Rhea.
She's going to hit a 3, but no.
Rhea should be the champion here, but there's no official
Damn.
in the ring.
Damn.
Might be able to get to 20 here.
Look at that look of just.
By Rhea Ripley that drove the official Belair out of the ring and cost Rhea the title.
Bianca Belair, one of the toughest athletes we have, has spent over 20 seconds on the ground for one kick.
You're insane.
Bianca's still the official in this match.
Rhea can absolutely be mad at that. Yes, she can. She can be frustrated because that should have been a 3 count.
Accidental or not, but she's going to go into count anyway. And a 2.5 kick out by Sky.
You wouldn't be mad? You wouldn't be mad?
From the riptide. But you got to give Bianca credit. She's
just supposed to be like, that's okay. You got hurt.
Said it was only a 2 count, which it certainly was. Not her fault. She got kicked in the mouth.
I don't think Rhea Ripley is buying this at all for Bianca Belair.
I understand she's upset.
Uh-oh. It's going to get DQ'd. She's poking her.
Rhea had the championship won. Io Sky now looking to put Rhea away. Takedown now by Ripley. And Ripley now pounded away on Sky, who goes into the ropes. And Rhea Ripley going to continue the assault. Bianca Belair counting. Now going to drag Rhea away.
Once again, a heavy-handed breakup by this ref.
Rhea Ripley just struck the official Belair in the face.
She kicked her, she slapped her, she threw jewelry at her. Rhea not earning herself any favors with the ref.
Yeah, Rhea
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
That could be a disqualification.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are we doing? Oh! Bianca, you can't tell me your ring awareness is there.
Official.
Well, I can't say I blame her, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match has been ruled a double disqualification. Therefore, the Women's World Champion is still Io Sky.
Well, that's a shame for Rhea Ripley, but, you know, put yourself in Bianca Belair's shoes. Guys, she allowed a lot to happen in this match. She took a shot from Io and Rhea.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit.
Bianca Belair hit ringside.
She got kicked, she got slapped, she got...
And now the ball down.
Careful. Oh my god.
Taking out Rhea and Bianca.
This is three women who have been throwing hands for weeks. Ego's out of control, now coming unglued.
And Io going after Rhea Ripley. Bianca Belair has had enough.
Oh my
Bianca back into the fray as well. And remember, guys, we know
Where you at,
it's
Pierce?
We know it's Bianca and Io
Adam.
for the world title. Rhea Ripley once again going to be left out of the cold, and Rhea's ticked off about it. And Rhea's about to make people pay. Frustration set it in by Ripley. She had Io Sky pinned for a count of 20 earlier on, but the referee had been knocked out after an inadvertent kick by Ripley. And now a riptide to Sky.
And you're telling me
Chaos. Well, so what is this? What are we doing?
WrestleMania?
Yeesh.
Wait, Rhea Ripley is angry. Rhea Ripley wants the Women's World Championship. The problem is, she still isn't going to WrestleMania because Io Sky is still the world champion. And she'll face Bianca Belair for the Women's World title in 19 nights at WrestleMania.
One more time. One more time. Give the people what they want.
England wants blood.
Who gives a damn, Rhea said. I'm not going to WrestleMania. I might as well make people pay.
Very true.
I might as well get some catharsis out of this deal against the woman who cost me the championship in the first place.
Well, that's your opinion, but nonetheless, Rhea Ripley with Bianca Belair in trouble. Bianca may not make it to WrestleMania. A riptide for the second rope.
She's losing it. As the kids would say, crashing out. Yeah, Adam's like, whatever. I'll talk to y'all. He's like, I'll talk to y'all next week. I can't. He's like, enough has happened tonight. It's like, I'm clocked out. So I am clocked out. We will continue.
Sky walks out of here.
Yeah, if we can help anybody.
She ain't walking out of anywhere, Pat.
Well, listen, Rhea Ripley may be holding the championship, guys, but she is no closer to a championship match tonight at WrestleMania than she was last week. It'll be Bianca and Io for the title, even though Rhea Ripley is the last woman standing here tonight. Thanks for 3 weeks in Europe. Thank you, London.
I've enjoyed the European crowds. I'm really glad to be going back to our normal time. I ain't gonna lie to you. But we do it in the morning. I know you guys do. Like, I know. It should have just Rhea, Bianca, that solo match was postponed to. Okay, so I want to just respond to a bunch of the stuff that people were saying. So a lot of you guys were, as this was all happening, were talking about Liv and Liv not having a Mania match. What else were you guys saying? Oh, you guys were talking about how you were confused about the who's a face or a heel in this like Rhea, Bianca, Io thing. I, for one, I don't really care about that just because I was enjoying the story. It's just now this is a slow, like, you guys don't have an answer, and so people are just going to, the USA crowd is not going to be the same as the international one. No, it's not, but Friday is going to be in Chicago. I'll level with you. I am listen, the big reason I got off of Twitter is I just can't with like the constant fucking like negativity. I just can't. That's in short. But like I get it. I get their like mundane like little gripes, like talking about the crowds or stuff. But then we go into, oh, Liv Morgan doesn't have this. Liv Morgan is doing this. They're ruining this. They should have done it this way. Should have done blah, 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 blah. And it's like, well, you know, as much as I would love to be able to talk about it, but then I feel like it's just like draining the fucking life out of me. Which is super dramatic. Cause like, I don't know. I try to think of like what I'm most invested in. Like, I'll level with you. What am I most invested in when it comes to like WrestleMania right now? Definitely John Cena and Cody Rhodes. And then the triple threat between Punk, Rollins, and Reigns. Definitely. Unfortunately, I haven't felt that either of the women, and I honestly almost felt, I kind of felt this way last year too. Both of like the women's title pictures have not been super exciting to me. I did like this one. I thought the insertion of Io was interesting. The Mania does feel to me right now. And it doesn't feel to me. It is different. But we also have had, I don't know, it's definitely different from the last 2 years. Definitely different from the last years. That doesn't mean it's not necessarily a bad thing. And I like, because we still have 3 weeks. We still have 3 weeks. And I would rather them continue to build for these 3 weeks rather than us have everything set in stone and then we're just like having filler episodes for the next 3 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, let's say the card's we already know everything that's happening. Okay, well then for the next Monday and Friday, like, it's like filler. At least now we're still kind of like, oh shit, like, oh God, what's going to be happening? Why? Ooh, we still don't have this. Like, the anxiety of that is cool. My frustration is with the fans, not really Liv. She deserves a high quality feud, not some half-baked story. Personally, I'd rather not have her on the card at all than give her a half-baked story fans are going to hate her more for. But she's not even on the card right now. She's not even on the card right now. I mean, I don't know what would put her on the card. She's tag champ right now. So if they figure something out with that. They pretty much announced it tonight. What did they announce? Back to late nights again. I'm honestly here for it. Tag titles versus Bayley Valkyria. The women get no time to promo and build stories, which sucks. Agreed. And that's kind of the... God, when you just have such big things happening, they do get the short end of the stick. It doesn't seem like the WWE has plans for a lot of people. If we're only getting 10 matches, that's fine, but you don't have to announce stuff to build stuff. Well, I get your point. Huh? I'm too dumb to comprehend. Doesn't seem like WWE has plans for a lot of people. If we're only getting 10 matches, that's fine, but you don't have to announce stuff. Well, to our knowledge, they don't have plans. I think that's just the thing that I'm getting at. It's just like, I think some of the frustration is just made up online, and then people like feed off of each other, and it kind of spirals. The only frustration I have is that I hope Io gets a long and great title run she deserves after the previous one she had, but that would require her to be involved in stories and builds and be given that time, and she wasn't given that last time. And I don't necessarily feel, I feel like she was rushed and thrown into this. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, she won, but I feel like it was very rushed and thrown, and almost like throwing her a bone, like, to make up for that. And because people like her. But the thing is that if this title reign, because it's leading up to WrestleMania, so people really hype on her and people really love Io, but it's not like she's really intertwined anywhere. Now, if it were Bayley, I feel like if she was involved with Bayley, or if it had something to do with damage control, it'd be a different story. I mean, we're reaching into the past, but then they haven't even alluded to it at all. I don't know. I feel like they could have dug and pulled some stuff out from NXT with the three of them. Show some, like, packages of stuff that happened when they were all in NXT. Like, a lot of the fucking burners that they all did down there. But they didn't. So, I feel like that would have helped. Or Asuka, yeah. The thing is, Io is a good wrestler, but the promos are hard with her. Is there any PLEs before Mania? No. I think The Rock really would take the Cena Cody match over the top. Really could use his promos right now. People would hate it. I think people would hate it. I understand what you're saying, but also I'm going to be patient and see what they're going to do, because anything can happen in the next 3 weeks. Cheddar Bob sounds like me. Like, Cheddar Bob sounds like me. I'm just not, like, I don't know. I'm just not up in arms like everyone seems to be. And I'm so detached from those conversations that I don't even know, like, I don't know. I just want to see what happens. I feel like I'm such a broken record with that sentiment, because I know that but at least I'm consistent. Like, I don't know. I just want to fucking see what happens. What do we do? Yeah, we do have 3 more weeks. 3 more weeks. I think also part of it with me too is just I have so much on my plate. I have so much on my plate that, like, I don't have the energy to, like, be worrying about what the fuck is going to be happening at Mania or, like, between now and Mania. I've got my own shit I've got to do. I'm barely gonna be home in April for 3 weeks. I'll be out working and at conventions and in Las Vegas. So, like, I just tired. Triple H deserves the benefit of the doubt that he'll get Mania right. Why do I feel like getting the IC title at Mania? You are? That's what I was about to say. You don't need The Rock until Mania, because it would be more of a shock for him to finally arrive back to make sure Cody loses. I hope it's something. I hope it's something so out of left field that we won't expect it. I do. I just think storyline is important. If we get to Mania and it's Liv Raquel versus Bayley Lyra announced the Raw before, will we care? That's my only issue. I want to care about things that happen. I don't know. I guess personally, I just feel like that's getting yourself, like, worked up and worried over something that we don't know is happening for sure. Like, I don't know. Is there a time limit of when you can care about things? Like, I don't know. I just... The Rock on a parachute. I hope The Rock parachutes from a helicopter for 41. I would be great. Be great in Vegas, I think. For sure. We should just... Pat 1801, thank you for that raid, buddy. Welcome in, everybody. How you doing? Is Chelsea Green getting a Mania match? Don't know. We don't know yet. We don't know. We've got 3 weeks. But I know that's the topic of conversation right now, is just this the build. All I'm saying is Austin is at Mania and The Rock is going to interfere in Cena Rhodes, and Austin is coming. I guess we'll find out. I did feel pretty validated today when John Cena was talking to Cody Rhodes, because I feel like everything that he was saying was pretty much kind of what I was saying, because everyone was kind of coming at me like, well, does it even make sense for John Cena to be turning and taking this out on Cody? Like, what did Cody do? And I feel like He explained it perfectly. Goodnesses were complaining there's too many stars and they can't fit them all in. Oh, they can fit them all in. Wait, WrestleMania 41. What even is the card right now? What is set in stone right now? Oh, damn it, it's not gonna tell me. Stupid VPN. No, I'm kidding. Match card. We get 2 tag matches, a men's IC, and either Night Fatu or Solo Fatu. Those are the things they've built, are building. What do we got? Yeah, World Heavyweight Champion Gunther, Jey Uso, Tiffany Stratton, Charlotte Flair, Cody Rhodes, John Cena, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens. Okay. We still have a whole entire show. Saudi just turned on sound cheers and someone played the scream. I'm now here with a resting heart rate of 200. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Just me who's most excited for Orton and Owens? Oh no, I'm sure there's plenty of people. I mean, the card is just really, it's just good. I think so far. It's very, very good. And it always seems to surprise us, you know, like I feel like night 1 last year surprised a lot of people. It was actually pretty damn good. Solo has done nothing so far this year. No, he hasn't. Oh god, I'm missing all these. Dexpol, thank you for sharing all those bits, buddy. We've got the 55, 126 talking about, has to be a US title match at this year's WrestleMania at this point. Normal time for this Friday Night SmackDown. TMW, thank you for sharing 25 bits. I kind of want money in the bank to go back to Mania, do 1 each night. Easy way to include around 12 more people on Mania each year. Pat1801, thank you for the resub for 24 months. Holy gamoly. Thank you for being here for 19, though. You used to split screen both of your streams, but bro is losing a viewer for that one. No, don't do that. I like when Priest Drew was rumored. No one wanted it, but the build has made it one of the best feuds right now. That's the Drew effect. Definitely the Drew effect. Triple H is good at pacing the year out, whereas Vince did everything at Mania and the rest of the year was weak. I agree with you. I definitely agree. There's less long periods of a lull, you know? At least in my experience, like how I felt about it. I get to yapping and then I get behind on getting all these posted. I like how Cody mentioned somebody not being in the office anymore. I felt like it was cheap, but I understood. What is happening over on the tube here? Wait a minute. And funding. Alanuai thank you for the super chat over on YouTube. Nasir Alexander, thank you for all of those. I don't know what these subscriptions you're talking. Cheapy. I mean, both of them were. I mean, call it like alluding to both Tony Khan and Vince McMahon on both of their parts. Funny though. Prolonging it out works when shows have 5 matches, but hard to do when you have to build 14 matches for 1 week. And I honestly, I'm gonna level with you, Mab. I'm gonna be straight up with everybody. I just don't really fucking care right now, you know? Yeah, I just don't personally fucking care. I understand if you do. Like, I totally get it. Valid. Like, this is something you really love and you want it to be a specific way. And like, I totally get it. I just don't fucking care. I don't have the energy to fucking care that much. Like, it's just, you know, that might be brash of me. That might be brash of me. I'm still going to be excited for WrestleMania. And you know what? I honestly feel like a lot of like, I think what really like deflates my sails is like, I'm really excited. Like, I'm really excited for April. I want to be really excited about WrestleMania and I want to be excited about making content for it. And I feel like there's just so much negative shit that it just makes it kind of like, do I care? Why do I want to, like, why do I want to make stuff when people aren't even excited about what's happening? I don't know. I just feel like I'm constantly anymore, like, having to defend shit. And, bro, like, it's kind of exhausting. Like, I'm just constantly trying to spin things and, like, man. I did see the fight between the Pistons, the Bad Boys. I forget the other team, actually. But that's Detroit, baby. That's the Detroit Bad Boys. I care Monday, Friday. This is the only place wrestling is on my mind. I'm not being negative. I just like stories. It's a soap opera for me. Give me my stories. I mean, it's my job, so I guess, yeah. I take it a little more. I don't only care Monday and Friday. I care, Sunday through Saturday. So yeah, I consume a lot of it. I do need a vacation. I do, but now is not the time for a vacation, unfortunately. The road to WrestleMania. The road to WrestleMania is not when you can take a vacation. Unfortunadamente. Why does that look like the same thing? Have I seen the Final Four? No. I mean, the basketball's been on every weekend when I've been somewhere, but I don't keep up with it. Logan and AJ at Mania is now official. That one I don't really care about. I don't really care. But I get Logan Paul's great. Do I think they should start doing matches on pre-shows again, especially on long 2-hour pre-shows like Mania or Rumble? Oh, they totally could. Like, whether I think they should or not, I always really enjoyed them. Even just, do a battle royal. It was fun. Get people involved. That match will be when I go and make food. No stipulation to the AJ versus Paul. At least not yet. I could see them adding one in. I feel like they should for that one. You can see the spot where they both go for a springboard jump and punch in the air. Cena, Rhodes, Reigns, Rollins, Punk, Orton, AJ, Logan, Flair. Really appreciated the Mania Showcase tag matches they did at 39. Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression were my eras. I was really into it. That was peak soap opera, honestly. If it wasn't for me having Peacock and getting back into it after 20 years, I would have never found you. Technology is amazing. I don't really know what necessarily brought... Oh, honestly, what brought me back in was like Wrestle Talk and the Indies, I feel like, is really what brought me back in. Like, in. I mean, I started watching again when The Shield broke up. And then was just kind of in and out. Loser, their contract ends right there. Bye bye, Logan. I'm just trying to get the rest of these clips up. I'm just trying to get these going. Jay Gunther looks promising good. It's got that emotion in it because of the brother aspect. If Vince was still around, we'd be getting Cena versus Rock, 3 Gunther versus Goldberg, and Rollins. Yeah, well, he's not around, so. Wheezy, when it comes to WrestleMania, are you more a fan of get as many people as you can on the card, or should it be your match would be the most interesting, you've earned a spot on the card? Me personally, your match would be the most interesting, you've earned a spot on the card. I don't care who it is. I don't care if you're the champion of something. I don't care. I don't think just because you're a champion that they should hurry up and rush you into a WrestleMania match that I really don't give a shit about. And that's me personally. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about AJ and Logan. I don't give a fuck about that. 7-hour long Mania 35. I will never forget that either. That was crazy. So crazy. Like, people complain that Chelsea Green didn't have a Mania match. She does, yeah. And I get it. I get it, but if you do your match needs to be worth it, then go back to one night. The card is great for a one-night show. I mean, I agree with that too. I don't like that Mania is 2 nights, personally. It was midnight when Becky, Charlotte, Ronda started. It was a long fucking day. Long day. I was house sitting. I was house sitting for my friend. I remember ordering pizza. The favorite is a one-on-one match against Roman. I want it to be for a title. They'll also add the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, LA Knight versus Fatu IC title match. They've got 3 weeks to fill out the Mania undercard. They've been spending the last few weeks fleshing out the major matches. By the time they got to Triple H and Rollins, I was like, I don't care, bro. Oh, God. I mean, imagine they are totally having a pre-show. I just don't know what it's going to entail. I'm not sure. Ugh, man. I gotta go make food. Oh gosh, I'm still on the Discord. Blah. There we go. All right, kids. I've exhausted my. I think they are thinking right now is we have Cena and Rhodes booked. The undercard is irrelevant when you have a match that big. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when you really think about it, like when I think of the last 2 WrestleManias, they were great, right? Good matches, but everything that Roman Reigns was involved in, Cody Rhodes, all of that really did overtake everything. It really, really did overtake everything. So for some reason, I just think we're focusing on it a little bit more this year. Seems like a lot of people feel meh about Mania. Yeah, they do. We're also following up. We're also, to be fair, like, this is a follow-up to Mania 40, which most of us are considering, like, the best WrestleMania of all time. You know? That's a hard one to follow. It's a hard one to follow. I'm worried. I'm worried that we're gonna get through it and people are just gonna shit all over it because it's not 40. But I have enough faith in the main eventers that I think it will be fine. 39 was great. No, 39 was so good. 39 was one of my favorites, and then 40 happened. So, like, Geekdom crashed out on me when I said the exact same thing you just said. Really? Why? I mean, I don't think that's something to get upset about. People are funny. People are funny. I think it's a fair observation. It's a totally fair observation. I think it's going to end up being okay. But, like, a follow-up, it's like with anything. It's always really hard to follow up something that's amazing. That we all, I mean, God, that jump-started our entire year. Look at just in general, like, look at, like, bigger picture. Just look in general. Trying to follow up the fucking ruthless aggression era, the attitude era. You know how long we're just now getting to a point that we're not having to defend it as much, you know? You heard all the time after ruthless aggression era ended in the late 2000s and the 2010s, you know, we're in the fucking pits. Granted, I wasn't watching at that time. I'm a prime example, but I wasn't one of those people that would walk around like you have that are like, oh, well, it was good back in the attitude era. Like, we were just comparing it to that. always, and they were still always alluding to it and going back to it, and all of the Saudi shows, they were bringing all these guys back constantly, and they weren't building the talent that they had. Like, they just weren't doing it. They weren't doing it. We were always stuck in the past. I know people do still compare things to the Attitude Era that will never go away. I'm just saying this is like the first time in ever that it's not as relevant. There's not as much comparison, because what it is on its own is very good. You liked 39 more than 40. That's fair. Every new era is just called the new era. The modern era. Attitude Era was fun, but we need to look at what's going on now in the future. I agree with you. I live in the now. I live in the now, darling. Don't look in the past. We're not going there. But, you know, you could give the props to those in the past, you know. They aren't doing Cena beating up Cody because people will say it's same as last year, and they won't do Austin helps Cody because people will say same as last year. Sometimes the same is good. I wouldn't say that they won't do it. Honestly, they don't, like, I don't really think they give a fuck about what we say to that extent. They laugh at us. Because they know the end game. Like, they are the ones that actually have it on paper and are aware of what they're doing and what the plans are. We just are talking out of our asses on the internet and talking shit. You know what I mean? They laugh at us. I think yeah, they do. They look on Twitter and they laugh at us. They absolutely do. They think it's funny. As they should. They're like, I honestly think sometimes it's almost like, how can we make them mad? That makes them mad? Okay, let's keep doing that. This year, you get Cody's facing Cena and Cena's barely there. Compare that to last year with Rock, Roman, Seth Rhodes. Here's the thing. Stop comparing what they did at the biggest Mania. Also, they had to pivot that. That Mania could have been the worst. Hoping we get Liv versus Lyra versus Bayley for the IC belt, because if not, we're definitely getting Liv and Raquel versus Lyra and Bayley at Mania. This is the most quiet I've ever seen your chat. Usually have something playing in the background. I actually feel like y'all are popping off. On that note, I think it's time for me to bounce. I don't know if there's anyone on that I can read out to. Just Trey. This little fucker. Whatever. Alright, I gotta go eat. This has been a chill stream. I'm just really tired and I need food. Thanks for hanging out, guys. This will probably not be chill, but I'm not gonna hang out around there either. I gotta go make some food. Okay, I love you all. See you later. Bye.